Bringing the noise down so people can hear things a bit better. Okay, so we're up to session number... Wrong game. That's better. Up to session number 12.
No.
And... Wrong game again.
Brilliant.
Well, it's just one of those days. There we go. A 13 is a correct number for tonight.
If it wasn't for a certain thing today, I would have a laugh at him, but I'll let him go. So.
Well, the funny thing for me was that just as you said wrong game the first time, I was actually just looking at the listing and when am I going to be introduced? Hang on. That doesn't look like the right name at the top there.
That's okay. I to make it simple, I just put everything in alphabetical so I don't forget who's who. Okay, so we're up to session 13 of the Thassilonian Resurgence Adventure Path. And I'll probably pronounce it different times each time I say it. But we're now up to introducing people we have. And tonight on Skype we have David.
Hello. Oh, right. Sorry. I play Fella Silvertongue, who is sort of a wizard. I don't know. He's awfully fond of yelling and talking and failing at talking as well. Works really well.
Yeah. So you're the main party healer, is that what I'm hearing?
No. Yes.
Okay, so that brings us to Ethan, who's up next.
I'm playing Dane Steelfire, who's a rock dwarf who just likes to, well, he should sit in the back and shoot, but likes to run forward and just try and hit everyone.
He hasn't died yet.
No, it's true. It's good. Good so far.
Up next is Jeremy. So yes, you are on this list.
Greetings all. This evening playing Cordar, a half-elven warrior from the town of Sandpoint.
Shouldn't it be the half-human warrior?
Well, the problem is, from a Sandpoint point of view, where he grew up, they treat him as half-elven. Because he's not half-human.
I thought he was elven with a little bit of human, not human with a little bit of elven.
Yeah, but if you go up in a human settlement, they're always half-elven. If you go up half-elven, if you go up an elven settlement, you're always half-human.
You've got a point.
True.
And yes, attempting to make a name for himself in the world, either as a half-elf or as a half-human, depending upon who's looking at him.
Up next we have Mark, the infamous.
Pinwinkle, the famous chef. Temporary leader of the group in his hometown of Magnamar, taking the team through some great adventures and trying to kill them all like last session.
But trying to kill all the group.
Oh, by accident, of course.
Is that how you inherit everything?
I refrain from answering that question for legal reasons.
See, even got Therion in the background complaining. So, next up is Shadow.
I'm Shadow. I'm playing the rat folk rogue lawyer Regaskeep, who is nominally the party leader, but I haven't been able to play a few sessions, so Periwinkle took over that role while my character was recovering from being hit by several goblin arrows.
So I even had pictures so I could actually show people a icon of who was who.
Mm.
Which means I can even go and show. Over here we have Ethan. And he forgot his companion.
Oh, he's so cute.
We have David. We have Jeremy. We even have a Mark in the corner over there. So up next we have Susie, who is quite well injured.
I feel like I'm looking better off than I was.
You are, because you have died at least once. Well, not died, been taken down, so wounded. You're on wounded 1. Which I need to make sure I note down for tonight's session.
So do I like heal after a long rest or something, or?
Actually, you've got to be healed fully and have someone use the medical kit on you. Or have magical healing fully. I think no. So if someone uses the medical kit on you, you get rid of wounded condition if they spend 10 minutes working on you, with the treat injury ability. Or you get healed fully with magic and spend 10 minutes resting. Then the wounded ability goes away as well. Wounded is not easy to remove.
Well, but it's not easy to remove in a combat, but out of combat, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
One requires a kit and doesn't require you to have full hit points. The other one requires magic, requires you to be healed fully. And I think no one had a healer's kit last time, so. Next person up is...
It's also the fact that we haven't actually had time to... Well, no, sorry, we've only just had time possibly to actually do anything about it.
And next person up is Victor.
Hello. Hello, guys. I am Victor, the Brazilian druid. My character is a half-breed, a human half-elf. I am from... I forgot.
Camargo?
Yeah, Carmaga. That is. And I am a bit shy. And I'm trying to fix my social skills with the society.
And last session we had it, you were exploring the catacombs further. You left 2 of them behind to guard the entry.
What's happening?
I just saw a message pop up from someone.
That was me. I had a healer's kit.
So you do have a healer's kit. I'm sure it's not that
Ethan say
important.
his does too.
I have two. I am the former battle medic of the group.
And there was a trap just above where the party is, which they haven't told the others about yet.
Oh, what? Stop. Sorry.
So they found a magic book. They have fought a hobgoblin and a bunch of goblins. The goblins surrendered, but it didn't go so well for the goblins.
Well, the goblins provided the precedent on what to do when they surrender.
They did.
They were given an option. They just refused to listen to the option. They may have got cut down by accident, and that's all I'm going to say to that whole thing.
I wouldn't have said it was very accidental.
I'm being a
And the
neutral
group
leader. Neutral leader. Neutral leader. Yeah.
Accidental.
Yeah, neutral leader. I'm going to be a neutral leader on that one. So.
Yeah, so to make things easier, I'd actually used a proper map for last session, so you'll actually see there's proper recasting now. Showing you the distance you can see with a light source.
Cool. So once we went through this temple where we are at the moment, do we hear the other 2 people back at the start at all, or not?
They are quite a way back. And who's going to go through the trap to see them? That is an important question.
As leader, I feel responsible.
Have we finished seeing what is where we are?
No.
Well, there's still at least one passageway we haven't looked down yet.
Yeah, I think we might.
And we haven't actually found what we're looking for yet.
No. Have we got any? I suppose it's too early in the game for us to have anyone that can do magical communication at all, have we? We haven't got anything like that yet. Any cantrips for sending or?
What sort of magic?
I've got this magical device called a pen and paper.
Yeah.
Why don't you attach it to
Typical
the puppy and send the puppy along? I'm sure nothing bad will happen to the puppy.
I mean, I've got message.
Yeah, message might work. It might. Hey, and I'll go up to my favourite healer, and just go up to Bellis, and just say, hey, we haven't heard from the other two for a while. Do you want to see if one of them's still there?
See if one of them's still there. Which one?
I'll let him randomly pick, so it's up to him. So.
Hang on a second. I just got to look at the spell itself.
So you're gonna send a message off to Pete the peg leg?
Message in a bottle.
Two questions before we move on. First one is, does someone want to heal me? Second one is the map that we got given. Does it indicate anything else here that we should know about?
The map didn't go this far, I don't think, because Helga, or whatever her name was, didn't actually get into the leader's domain, I think, from memory.
Okay, so unfortunately, message has a target.
Yeah.
So if you can't see the target, you can't message them.
So
that's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah.
To answer your question, no.
Okay. Well.
I spend 10 minutes healing Susie.
Okay.
Yay!
With the healer's kit?
Yeah, I ain't spending good magic on her.
Then give me a medicine roll, because you are spending good medicine on her. And there is a chance that you can actually do her more damage.
Fantastic. Let's give...
Wait, you can do me more damage when trying to heal me?
Yes,
If you
Yeah.
critically fail medicine rolls and heal rolls, it will kill people.
Yep.
Only it'll always be your fault because you moved at the wrong time.
Well, if you give... Yeah, absolutely. It can't be my fault.
So
I'm
remember
healing
to
it.
use the sedative first, the big stick.
Sounds like somebody else's problem. I got 20.
You got a 20?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nah, in
roll... I can do the healing roll for you if you like.
No.
Well, can we get on roll 20 or just the game master?
Well, at the moment,
I
just
didn't
me
roll with
because
20, I
of
got 20.
connectivity issues.
Alright.
See, that's the easy way of doing the roll. But I'll let you roll for yourself because that would just be a little too good for you, I'm assuming.
Well, I can use Google Dice Roller because I have no dices here.
So
I'll send you
I'm a
a
crap.
much better one.
I am a crappy player. I have no dices here.
So that
That's all good,
amusingly
mate.
rolled a 15 on 2 dice.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what
Wizard
are the
of
dice?
Coast.
Yeah, so the mapping tool does have a dice roller that I can just quickly go to if needed. Normally doesn't roll so well. So what was your roll, David?
I rolled a 15, so I got 20.
On your healing. 2d8.
Oh, is there actually... Do we roll the healing with the healy thing?
Yes, you actually do heal hit points.
Because if you get a critical, you'll actually do more healing.
Okay.
Which is where I said I rolled a 15 on 2d8. So with the dice roller. So very hard to beat that one.
Oh, it's
I'll take
2d8?
it.
I thought it was 1.
No, a success is 2d8. A critical success is 4d8.
That's quite a lot of healing.
Yep.
That's more than lay on hands.
Anyway, I rolled a 13. So I'd be happy to take your 15.
Well, you did say you wanted to do it, so that's why I let you do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't hear.
Yeah, cut out.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
So that puts Nexa on full.
Yay!
Just in time to go into our danger area.
Dane wants to be healed too.
So much need in this team. I don't know.
I'm just
We always spent quite some time here healing and stuff.
Well, we spent a bit of time looking around the shrine area just off to the side as well, I think. So there was time for healing.
So the other guys have been standing near the entrance for about 30 minutes now.
I can run back if you'd want. And
Sure. You want to set the trap
check?
off?
Why not? I might as well. And
Well,
and as
you know-
as per discussion the last time we discussed this, how we went last night, I'm not going to disarm the trap. So
I was going to say, being a roguey type, you don't have to set the trap off. You could attempt to actually disarm it.
well, I did try that originally when I went in there.
You
so.
tried it with your eyes shut in the middle of a sandstorm.
Yep.
Okay, I'll
After
try it
the
again.
had already set it off.
Okay. So I'll go in, trying to make sure I don't activate the trap. I'm trying to see if I can disarm it on that statue.
Okay. Having made notes last session, it sort of helps. I'm assuming. So who's the one who looted the bodies last session?
Me, I've got everything.
You looted the body? Okay, so yes, you're standing there and nothing happens. No trap goes off.
I know why too. I know exactly why.
That's good.
Because I've got a symbol of somebody in my bag at the moment. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll work my way back to where I know I've come through. Okay. Watch out for things to go to the pool. Don't want to get hit by those things in the pool.
And you go into the pool, and the pool's actually clear now.
Haha. We have done a good deed here, I think to myself. And I go do 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 do. I'm talking to myself while I do this, so I'm making plenty of noise. And then I go, I think
And apparently you're in your own head.
And,
Well, he's got his
of course I
own
am.
theme music.
Do 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 down. Do 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 do. Oh, they're right at the start, aren't they? Oh, okay. I thought they
Yeah,
were.
I didn't. I got hit by arrow, then kind of hid.
Okay. So,
Yeah, they went back to the entrance.
So I go, did we really leave them this far back? And I thought, I better double check. If I don't check, I'll get in trouble with the party. You know what happens when I get in trouble with the party? That I lose, permission to the kitchen again. So
yes, you eventually find them all the way back at the start, waiting for you. You
Hey,
forgot to
guys!
give them your entrance.
Hello.
hey, follow me.
So it'd be a good chance to
And-
fill them in on what's happened.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I'll follow the our.
Yep. Okay.
And
So
make back.
well, we did this and we did that and went to a place where it had a pool, and then we tried to take a symbol out of pool, and these things came out and attacked us, like impy things. And then we went down through, and then Susie triggered the trap. Well, Susie's character is next to hit the trap, and then I went to try to save her. Then I didn't help at all. Then I told her to run through the door. Then she met that big boss person we're supposed to go meet, and then he had his yeah, and his friend who had a giant rat, which I got rid of the giant rat because I'm the best rogue of all time.
You're the best rat killer, huh?
And
They're
then
not be related to me.
And then next up, she just got out her blade and just went nuts on this guy. She absolutely annihilated him. And then we got in there, called her, went to save the day. Unfortunately, Nexa got hurt a bit, so we had to heal her. And then a puppy's okay, but so yeah, that's about it, guys.
Puppy's okay.
Oh, and I found these keys, and I showed the keys I found off the body of the big boy. I found these keys, and then we went into a temple. We found some stuff in the temple, but we haven't found what we're looking for yet. So we're still looking around for what we need to find.
You
for the
searched
lady.
all the bodies to see if anyone's carrying any loot.
Yeah, we searched
So-
the
Woman.
During the
Yes.
3.5-hour word tirade that Mark just unleashed upon us all,
Hey, come on, I'm allowed to.
I administer first aid to Ethan.
Okay. So while he goes off, you do 10 minutes of healing on Ethan?
Yes.
Okay, give me a roll.
I got 17 for the roll for the actual heal check.
Okay, so you
And-
just managed to... You made it by 3 points.
Yep. And Ethan, you get 10 points of health HPs back.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
But his puppy's still hurt.
Cordar's going to be standing by that unknown passage at the moment on the idea that, hey, there's still something that might be coming through at us.
May I try to heal the pet while we are here?
Look at it this way. You've just reached the room now, and they're ready to go off. And you want to stop for 10 minutes to heal the pet?
While he was healing Ethan, I mean.
No,
Well,
he was
he
healing
came
Ethan
in
while
10 minutes.
you were back at the room, back at the door.
It's assuming you took
Oh,
your
okay.
time to come back with the Pinwinkle who filled you in over 10 minutes of walking. 5 minutes to walk to you, 5 minutes to walk back.
I also provided extra pastries to both my best friend Rogue and to the druid. I just also provided, did you want these are the ones I cooked up the other day before? They might be a little bit soft, might be undercooked, but they're okay still.
Was the
Thank you,
kitchen
man.
still standing?
Pocket them.
So I see Jeremy at the other where we haven't gone through yet. Not Jeremy. I keep too many characters, Jeremy. I see Corda there, and I'll go. Okay, Corda, did you want me to go check first?
Lead the way.
Oh,
Well,
I'm happy
fearless
to
leader.
go for do a sneak in.
Yep. If Shadow wants to do that too, he can have
Yeah.
to.
So I'll go in with Quarter and Perry.
I'll do my stealth check first to make sure I'm stealthy. And at level 1, I'm not really that stealthy, so it's only a 13. So, but I'll just go and see if I can just see anything at all.
What's the lighting condition in the room?
You can see the lighting condition. If you can't see it, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Now, because I'm
Except for we've got darkness.
Next
I'm
will
not-
follow as well.
Oh, because I'm a rat, I can see in the dark.
Yeah,
Trying
I
to
can,
follow with pup.
yeah, I'm using my light source of my wayfinder. Is that the right?
That is
question?
correct.
Yeah.
Though you do have this bright light in your face as he's walking in front of you.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll peel away a little so I'm not getting the bright light in my face, so...
Yeah, and probably not really a point for a stealth check when I've got a light right in my hands, but it's okay. But hey, look, I'm just learning the rogue skills. I'm usually a detective by trade or part-time chef.
Yeah.
So I'll get in there and go.
Okay, so
That's all
because I can't actually do the entirety of the map that well, let me see if I can. Let me see. I think I can actually. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Or does that take everything out? No,
No,
that takes everything out.
Yeah, took everything out.
It's actually trying to give you view is not easy. Because it is light focused, and if I had multiple things, I could give you a personal view. But unfortunately, any light I give is seen by everyone. I don't know. They haven't done a dark vision version yet.
Yeah, that's a shame. Anyway, can I see what's in the top right corner from our perspective?
Yes. As I open it back up again, so I'm bouncing through multiple things at the moment. Where
That's
is
okay.
that book?
So there's an object in the corner.
It looks like a magical dagger with +7,
I actually left that book in the bedroom. I'll be right back.
which automatically allows you to pass or fail all stealth checks, trap detections, and trap disables.
If only.
And also make you a master cook.
No, that was the dagger that was sitting on the shrine that you left alone.
Oh, that's right. That's the wrong dagger. I can't forget about that. Now you've got that dagger at the moment, don't you, Corda? Is that right?
Do I?
Yep. I've got you down as having the dagger.
Okay.
So apparently, you're saying you found something that made you always find traps.
Yeah, I was just trying. Look, I could only. If you don't ask the DM these things, you don't know. So.
Oh, I'm more than happy to give you something that means you always find traps as they go off.
Yeah,
every
I've
trap will go
got
off
to
for you.
word my things a bit better sometimes with you. I've got to realise that.
magic trap detection normally means they explode in your face.
And
that's Pinwheel.
even when they wouldn't normally hit you, they still hit you because you detected it.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, this is Pinwheel. I'm trying to lead from the front and die from the front, so it's okay.
Hey, I'm always happy to help wherever you need it.
Well, this is only night that I'm playing. I actually haven't died yet, so there you go.
The night's young.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I can help you with that if you really want the help there.
No. Look,
Mark,
I think
can you
the
make a will save, please?
no. I was it.
No, he can't. Not at all.
I was 740 on the first. No, that's not a bit 760 on the first night on Tuesday night. And Bradshaw's how many? Bradshaw's only died once. Plus, two with the other character. Yeah. So.
Okay, so you're looking in this room. You see a closed chest in the back corner there. So the cramped cavern reeks of stale sweat and dry blood. Filthy straw bed made of ratty hides and mouldy clothes. Off to the side is a pair of chests, one which is wide open and filled to the top with an assortment of strange clothes. And one is closed.
Okay, well, I'll gesture the party forward. So just, go. I talk to Shadow and use the old thieves' cant that we have, and just go, and he goes just back to the restaurant to come there. Then I would like to go up to...
So everyone does thieves' cant back to the non-thieves?
No, Shadow will do it normally.
I'll communicate back to the team.
I'm just doing it
it's
to Shadow.
safe to move forward.
Yeah.
Come forward.
So Dane and Nexa wanted to already be in that room.
Yeah, so they probably would have been anyway. Just for the other people that hadn't turned up. So once everyone's in the room, I'll slowly... Oh, no, if Shadow wants to do it, I'll let Shadow go over and check the chest out.
I'll do a trap check on the shut chest.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me a perception roll.
So my perception... 7. I rolled a 10.
And you get +1 for traps too, so you should be 18.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at it, it looks fine to you. It's perfect for the halfling to open.
Cordar's going to be just at the... Looks like there's another corridor or something leading off to the north.
There is a corridor.
Cordar will be standing at that corridor looking down, make sure there's nothing coming that way.
You're actually positioned there with Balath. Either side of the corridor.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. We can hear you.
No.
No, he would say hello to the fact we're both standing guard ready.
Oh, okay.
And you've got
Sorry.
Nexa standing guard at the one going south.
Once we go south too. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
you just came into a passage from the south. That's where you came into the
yeah.
room. Unless, of course, you don't want to guard your rear.
So if Shadow gives me the thieves can't thumbs up, I go give him the off you go. I'll let you slowly open the chest.
Yeah, I'll do a careful. I will carefully open the chest.
It's locked.
So
It's not, it didn't appear to be trapped, but it's
a
locked.
lockpick.
Yep.
Now what do I roll?
You roll your thievery check.
So that's +7. So 11 + 7.
That's 18.
Yep, and
Okay, so while you're picking it, you feel a sharp prick in the finger. Give me a fortitude save as you've just been poisoned.
okay.
With the trap you didn't notice.
Yeah, fortitude +4. I got 3.
You got 3. Do
So I
you want
got
to use
7
one
in
of the
total.
table rerolls?
What's that?
Do you want to use one of the table rerolls or see what
Well, it
poison does
bounced
to
off
you?
my mic cord, so I probably will.
Okay, so one of the table rerolls is used up, down to 5. So roll again.
Okay. Hang on, I just got to clear my space a little more. 14,
14 plus your fortitude.
which is 4.
Okay, so Just trying to find an actual poison that is injury-based one.
Mm.
Okay, so you got a total of 14?
14 plus 4, so I got a total of 18.
Total of 18?
Yeah.
18 was the magic number.
Oh, good.
Otherwise, you are going to take 3 rounds of poison damage. So, you failed to open the lock, and you've also set a trap off.
Okay.
You hear it click back into place.
Alright, I'll let step back, tell Primwrinkle what happened, show I've got an injury, and warn the trap is probably still armed.
Okay. Based on we know there's a trap now,
Yep.
can I attempt to disable it, Martin?
You can attempt to disable it. At which point, the GM points out to the player, you've got a set of keys.
I was just about to send Mark a message saying, didn't you find a set of keys on the leader, dude?
Hey! Tim will start to slap himself across the face.
poison for nothing.
Pretty much.
I didn't realise that had a key. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, I will go. Hang on. What's this rattling in my pocket? Oh, I got the keys. I look
And
at
he
Reaper's
also,
feet.
I'd also like to point out, he showed the keys to the other characters in narrative on his way back. He actually said so.
Yes. Twice this happened. So I go, I look at Reaper's key. I feel so sorry. I go over and give him a hug, and then I go open the chest.
I'll accept the hug.
Okay, so the key fits in perfectly, opens without setting the trap off, and you lift the lid.
Okay.
It's amazing how having the right key for the lock works.
So I told myself tonight to keep remembering your bloody key, and what did I do? Forget it the first time I want to need it.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do it again the next time.
I know. I'm a great leader.
You keep telling yourself that.
Well, no one else will.
Hey, you got it. It's self-reflection. That's all it is.
Okay, inside you find a nice crossbow. Very interesting scroll work on it. A little bird token. 3 arrows, a scroll, another scroll, a stick, a vial of liquid, a couple of vials of more liquid with some powder, a couple of books, a jingly bag, a jingly sack, and that was all that was in the chest.
So we can't see evidence of the thing we've been sent to find?
Who is keeping track of the treasure?
Mark is. I'm just had to do some very quick writing down there for my mum, but I got it all. So the bird, is it a bird locket, isn't it, or bird token?
A little bird token.
Token. Okay. Can I, based on when we were in the house that we came through, did that look familiar from the stuff I saw around the house at all? Like if I do
this stuff could have come from any place. It
Okay.
wasn't something that was ascribed as stolen.
I'm pretty certain that the lady at the house said the only thing that was stolen was what we were looking for. It made it odd.
Yeah. Can I? There was a couple of bags there and things like that, wasn't there?
There's also the chest full of clothes that we still have to search.
Yeah. So I'll go through those bags in the locked chest. And is there anything that looks like the star of?
Okay, you pull out the small little bag and look in there. It's full of gemstones.
Oh. Okay, so a bag of gemstones. Was there 2 bags or just 1 bag?
There was a bag and there was a sack.
Yeah.
Can I check the sack out next?
You pull out the jingly sack and it's filled with coins.
Ooh!
But I don't. Do I see the Star of Desna anywhere at all?
No.
No, just
Not at all.
I point to the other chest full of clothes and go, I suggest going through this one as well. And
Maybe you
through
should have asked the
pallets.
guy before you killed him.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of attacked us first. It's not our fault. So, okay. Well, I think we
Strip the room.
Yeah, let's just strip the room. Okay, we're stripping the room.
Okay,
So,
spending a bit of time here stripping the room.
Yeah.
The first chest is full of barbarian hides, merchant clothing, noble attire, a city watch uniform, and Basically, it looks like it's got enough stuff to allow you to pretend to be other people.
Okay. Yep.
As long as you can pull off your changing your appearance. Wouldn't work too well on a halfling because they're all not designed for. They're all designed for medium-sized people.
I also thought it would work too well with a hobgoblin, but
Yeah.
a hobgoblin
Okay.
in rich man's clothes, he's still a hobgoblin.
And while looking through it, you do find a small little coin purse.
So we'll check the purse.
Yep. Which dingles.
Okay. With the coins, can I suppose during the time we've picked all these things up, can I work out how much is there? Or
Yes, there's over 200 coins.
Wow!
Probably close to about
All
250 coins.
That's all gold coins?
No, they're coins. Coins are coins.
Ah.
okay, we'll have to work that out later when we get it evaluated. There's a
And
bag.
if you're using dark vision to look, the coins all look very much the same because you've got no color in dark vision.
Yeah.
And same with dim lighting.
Okay, we'll take them outside with us.
We've got good lighting because we've got light sources.
Yeah, I've
Depends
got my
on how much you want to open them up and spread them out.
Point taken. So we still haven't found what we're looking for.
There's a song about that.
Give me a perception
There.
roll.
I'll do a perception roll. Pinwinkle's still upset he hasn't found what he's looking for yet. And Pinwinkle rolled very low of a 11 perception, so he's still distracted by that nice crossbow. So,
Okay, so
Next one.
Pinwinkle is too busy counting coins.
yep.
Next, we'll have a look around for anything else.
What is next?
Okay, can I go roll too?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's let Nexa have a roll first.
18.
18. Nexa's having a good look around. You haven't found anything that Pinwinkle hasn't got his little
Clutches.
powdered fingers on.
Powdered fingers, really, Martin. Okay.
Oh, you've been handing out pastries.
They weren't powdered, they were just flaky, okay?
Okay, he's flaky fingers on.
Rusty fingers.
Did you say there was like a hide armory thing? Is there any armor there?
It was barbarian hides, which are the equivalent of woolly clothing.
Oh, okay.
So furry underwear.
Yep.
Be right back, guys. 1 second.
Okay,
Okay.
so who else is having a look around?
Ethan?
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
yeah. I'll let everyone else go first.
Okay,
What role would you like, Martin?
that is a perception roll.
I suspect we're not in luck here. Hello. God, where is it? Here we go. 15.
You got a 15? Okay, so yes, you're also having a look around and not finding anything special. What about
Can I
Reaper's
have a look
Gate?
with dark vision and see if I can see anything that others can't?
Well, we're having Reaper's Gate look first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I got dark vision as well. I'm rolling. That was a 16 bounced off my phone plus 7.
Okay, so Reaper's Gate finds another compartment in the chest with all the clothing.
Mm-hmm. So I open it if I can.
And it appears to be also trapped.
Okay.
You found the trap this time.
Yeah, so what do I roll to disarm the trap? Thievery?
That is a thievery check.
Alright. And
Or the key.
so... And my dice fell off the table. Any luck tonight? with my
And
dice?
Jeremy's suggestion would have worked too.
What was that?
Jeremy's suggestion would have worked too.
I didn't hear the Jeremy suggestion because of my the cloud. What did you suggest, Jeremy?
Well, that's right. Cornell wasn't there to actually tell you. You've still got a sore thumb from not using the key.
Oh yeah. Oh, is there a keyhole in
Yes.
the?
That would be what you'd be using your disabled device on.
Ooh, pretty crossbow.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
tap Periwinkle to get the. Like, say we need the key for the.
I pull the key out of my thing, hand it to him, still looking at the crossbow the whole time.
Okay, so I use the key to unlock it.
Yep, no problem unlocking it. Inside you find there is a book underneath it with a very expensive looking brooch on top.
Oh.
Brooch looks to be worth probably more than anything else you've seen in your career.
Ooh.
Did we get a description of the item we're looking for?
It is the item you're looking for.
Okay, so I let everyone know that we've found it, but if people want to keep searching, it's probably best if we strip the entire room and see if there's anything worth taking or we could hand in for reward.
You would know the brooch is a Star of Desna, and if you really wanted to, you could probably sell it for about 1,000 gold coin.
I'd rather
Wow.
and keep
My God.
Yeah. I'd honestly rather return it and keep a good reputation and not be hunted down by the city guard.
Oh,
Nexer agrees.
You'd also be hunted down by the Church of Desna as well.
Yeah, I
As
don't want to get
by
the bad
very
side of a
other
church right now.
Nah.
Guys,
Yeah,
I have something. Unfortunately,
yeah.
I am kind of running late. I should getting ready to travel right now,
Okay,
and
so
I am still playing.
we'll
You
catch
stay
you.
Victor.
We'll catch you next time.
We'll catch you next
Yeah,
time. Victor.
I'm sorry again, guys. I mean,
It's understandable. It's all
well,
good.
we can talk later, right?
Yeah.
But I am sorry to let you guys again.
All good, man.
No, mate, you gotta figure it
I
out.
hope next time I can play a full session, man. I'm so sorry.
I have my babies.
Goodbye, man. Goodbye, guys. Have a good day the game. I will catch you up. You too.
See you, Victor.
Drive safely.
And Martin,
Bye.
happy wedding birthday. Yeah,
Anniversary.
yeah, anniversary.
All good.
That's it. Goodbye, guys.
Have a good one, mate.
Okay, so you see that there is also the book under the brooch.
Is it? Can we tell what language it is from the surface titles or anything?
It is actually written in common, which is odd for a lot of books.
Mm.
And it says notes on the last theorem.
Do we have anyone who wants to take a read of it, more versed in magic and arcane?
What language?
Possibly it's worth looking at such things after we get out of here, after we've confirmed there's no more goblin threat down here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so
Nexer is keen to fight more thing.
yeah, we have a very twitchy barbarian at the moment, so she's on the mood of killing things. So I think
Put her in front.
let's not upset Nexa. Now there's an entrance that goes south. Is that right, Mark? On the other.
That's what you
That's
just
where we
came
came
through.
through.
Okay, so the only exit out of here is up. Is that right?
The only place you haven't been is up.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I distribute things between the party, and we'll just pull it out all later. I've just got it recorded, guys. And like for example, I'll give the scrolls to the sorcerer or wizard thing.
We'll should give the crossbow to our ranger.
It could be a hand crossbow. We don't know yet. We have to decide
It's
that.
an actual crossbow.
It's a crossbow. He has it there.
Amusingly enough, as a halfling, you can use a full-size crossbow.
Yeah, it makes them go flying every now and again.
No, it's actually the amusing thing is small people can use medium-sized weapons as normal
Okay.
because they don't
Okay.
actually have a small-sized weapon in Pathfinder 2.
I think the hand crossbow was just that came in with as part of the
Thief kid.
like kit, yeah, or something like that. Oh, just a part of my things I can pick up.
Though, if you were to
Okay.
fire a normal size crossbow with one hand, you get a -2 penalty on attack.
I know. I'll do the hand one because I'm a little guy.
Okay.
Anyway.
So coming up here, you can see an obvious trap in the distance. So obvious, there's a big X marking the spot.
Ooh. Did you want me to go this time, Rebus?
Yeah, you should go because you've got the warding
Key.
emblem thing.
And Warden, and I said I might grab the key just in case.
I'll give the key
I was
back.
going to say, the corner says, and the key.
Yeah, I'll give all the keys and everything back.
Okay, I go slowly stepping, and I'm looking on as I go to make sure I don't trigger anything. You want
Okay,
me to roll
so there is a net hanging above with a rope and pulley system. And there is a knot next to the where it's attached to the wall.
I personally would not fiddle with that just yet.
Okay.
It looks to be of goblin design.
Can we tell it all what it might do?
Yes, you pull the knot, the rope lets go, and the net falls down on whoever's in the area marked with an X.
Cool. Can I put someone in there?
It's like I said, it looks like an obvious trap.
Yeah, but obvious traps mean there's a less obvious trap around if I'm not overthinking everything again.
And you appear to be in where the goblins sleep.
Okay,
But what's can we see what's on the other side of the trap? If there's an entranceway or anything like that?
Do you want to walk through the X and find out?
Well,
No, no,
around the X.
I've walked around
I
the X.
assume you've walked around the X, and you do find there is a passage there.
And I'll just put my hand back, hold, and I'll just walk down the passage a little bit. Does it look familiar?
Does that look familiar to you?
Not yet.
It's a shame you don't have everything to scale, isn't it?
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what's going down there, but I'll just get Reaper Skeet to be on that entrance of where I've gone through, and I'll just go down slowly, bit by bit, with my light in my hand. Okay, and there's a door there.
Yep.
I'm going, hang on, and I'm just thinking to myself, hang on, this sounds familiar. There was a door we didn't open before. Can I go over to that door?
Yep.
Can I test if it's locked or not?
I believe it's locked.
Locked? Is it got a keyhole?
It does.
Can I try my key?
You can try your key.
Click. Oh, okay. Now I know where. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. I'll go back through where I came through. Back to that.
Sorry, just giving the thing so you can actually see properly.
That's
I
okay.
just had to do multiple computers to do stuff. So now the door's open.
Okay. Was there any in the original room that we all came from, where everyone's sitting at the moment? Is there another exit out of that, or is it just all?
Nope. That is that room is an end point.
Okay. So I'll go down a little bit and to where I see is a turn in the passageway. And I'll just peep around the corner. What do I see? Ooh. Uh-oh.
Okay, so it's initiative.
Initiative? Shit, I need to roll high because I'm running back quickly.
Why did you go off on your own?
Run back quickly, straight over that X.
I rolled a 13.
Okay, come on, Lux.
Okay, so Nexus gets a 13.
Dane gets 15.
Dane gets 15, and
What?
Pooh moved to 15 as
Yeah.
well.
What?
Dane got 21. Dane forgot to add perception.
Alright.
What do I add
So
to the
Dane
roll?
should actually, read the rules again.
Yeah.
You had perception.
So who's next?
I rolled an 18, but I don't know what to add to it.
Perception.
You had your perception roll.
Yeah,
Well,
so
Mark probably had stealth. Presumably he was trying to move stealthily around the area.
so it's 18 plus 7, so that's 25.
Okay.
And 22 for Bella.
And what did Cordar get?
12.
Okay, so I'm just going to remove Kangasero from the initiative track.
And I rolled because I didn't say I was stealthy actually, so I'm not going to say that, Jeremy, because I didn't say I was going to go stealthy. So I've got 20.
Fair enough. I would have thought it was a reasonable assumption. If the thief goes off by himself, he's trying to be stealthy.
If he gets these little things, 'cause he's only a level 1 thief, so he's forgot about that bit. So I rolled a 23 total. So
You got a 23 total?
yeah, for Penguin, yeah.
So apparently you are up first, though I do need to fix the initiative of all the monsters because they're basically plus 0, so I might have to just fix them first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. They're all 32, aren't they?
I haven't got uncanny dodge yet, Jeremy. I can't dodge all these attacks yet.
You only get unload dodge once anyway.
I was trying to go through just multiple dodges.
Okay, I believe I have initiative sorted out. So you hear Periwinkle swear.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Actually,
what would Rupeskeet like to do? You have no more information except for the fact that Periwinkle has sworn. What would you like to do?
Would you like to not be on mute?
That's you, Shadow.
Shadow
Still on mute.
Sorry, turning the mic off. I'm going to.
We know we can see the symbol.
You know, if I keep forgetting, I don't often mute the mic. So I shout out the information after hearing Periwinkle swear. I shout information to the party saying, "I think something's down there because our mate's just sworn quite loudly. So if the fighters want to get up front, that might be the way to go."
Okay, so I'll give you that as one action. What would you like to do for your other two actions?
I'm going to move down to the next corridor above where Periwinkle is and hide, just move into it so I can look out, but I'm hiding down. So I'm just out of sight and can grab him if he comes running past, as well as use my last action point to prep my weapons.
Okay, so you pull out your weapons, you've moved and you've warned everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like it is Balath's turn. You have been told someone has done something bad again. What would you like to do?
Can you move your dice roller up a little bit for me, please, just for a second? Or just close it. Is that a passage out to the right?
That is not a passage. That is just the end of the chamber. The chamber is uneven.
Okay, can you move me to the square above Ethan, please? No, thanks.
Yeah, that's 15 feet.
Sorry? No, I thought that's not what I thought Ethan was. Down and right. Do a night move.
Yeah.
Oh God, what are you doing? No. Let's go east.
Victor?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. You're getting further away from whatever trouble's there?
I have no idea what you mean. Next bit.
That's one move.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. And it is Dane's turn. What would Dane like to do? That would be Ethan.
Yeah. I got forward 2 spaces with my dog following behind me.
Puppy.
Happy.
So Puppy will get 2 moves after you finish moving.
Yeah. And I ready my bow because I think I had my Warhammer out previously.
Okay, so you ready? You put your Warhammer away as an action instead of dropping it, and then pull out your bow, not crossbow.
Yeah, just my longbow.
Okay, because if it was crossbow, then you'd have to load it.
Yeah, I don't have one of them.
And then Poppy moves up behind you.
Yeah.
So Poppy will always go after you.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so next person up is not you guys. So let's see, how far can they move?
5 feet.
I should have drawn and loaded my crossbow. Oh well.
Okay, so first attack. And yes.
Oh, really, man? Well, it's going to hit, I'd say.
Hey, look, I basically rolled it, and you saw me just, roll it. I don't pick them up and go, hey, how do I make it fall on that? But it always seems to like that number for some reason. Okay, so, Mark, it hits an armor class of 26. What's your armor class?
18.
18, so that just makes it a critical hit, not a extraordinarily devastating critical.
Happy with that?
Well, it means no card being drawn. And on the roll of a 1, so that makes it a total of 6 damage to you as it hits you with a slash.
I got 10 hit points left. Ouch.
And then it steps back as an action. Do you have area of effect reactions?
I'm only level 1. No, not yet.
I'm asking.
No, no, surprise attack, sneak attack, that's it. And I'm a trap finder master, that's all.
And then, just for your benefit, so we can actually see it on screen, the other one, another one moves in, because the other one moves back. Okay, so he gets armor class of 20.
He hits.
Yep, not the trait.
Are you trying to do a Nexa?
Okay,
Well,
so he hits you for 8 slashing damage.
I have 2 hit points left.
Oh dear.
And then he also falls back.
But you said, yeah, that's alright. I'm going to be running. Sorry, just put it out there.
So this guy gets to go.
I thought it was only 2 guys.
No,
There's like
you won't
7.
go-
6 on the screen.
Well, I thought it was just 2 guys when I saw my thing. It was just 2 guys and then me.
And then they all activated.
Fuck.
So what was that?
Okay, so that was an armor class of 14.
It just slashes my armor. I go, nice, Skelly.
And then he steps back.
Hang on, are they smart enough to do that? They're Skellies.
When they're actually given specific instructions, they follow those instructions to the letter of their...
Yeah, I know,
what
I
they've
know.
been
I'm
told
just trying to
do.
look for outs here, that's all.
And
So-
now it's your go. Aren't you lucky that I actually moved them away so they didn't get an attack of opportunity on you as you moved?
Yeah. I'm running back to the party. I'm just putting it straight there.
Okay, as you reach this point, there is a rat folk next to you that you recognise.
I go, get the fuck out of there, and I just keep running. I've got 25 feet per action.
That's one action.
Next action, 25, another 25. I'm trying to hide behind Corda or Nexa.
And you're just going to run straight for him?
No, I'm going to bypass the trap for obvious reasons, Martin.
I just thought I'd ask that bit.
And you see a bloodied halfling at the feet of whoever's there. Is it Corda or
Okay,
Nexa?
so you make it that far because you can't actually get that extra 5 feet.
Next
that
goes, what have you done here?
And almost pass out in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it
I
is
say
Nexus turn.
skellies, lots of skellies, and I'll put up my 5 fingers. So
Oh, Skellies, you say?
So that's my turn. That's all I can do. I got out there.
So, what would Nexa like to do? I'm gonna
Did you say Nexa?
Yeah, it is Nexa's go.
Okay, cool. Sorry, Ethan was on a phone call.
It is Nexa's go.
Yeah, I know, but he was in the way. So I would like to head in the direction of, not via the trap, obviously. I head in the direction of where the other dude ran out.
What's your
Can we-
normal move?
What's my movement?
Yep.
It's 25 feet. So that's one movement. Who was it? Can I see that ready guy now?
Can you see
Reap Escape.
Reaper Skeet? You
Oh,
can
Reaper
see him
Skeet.
down there. And
Okay, cool.
this is almost 2 movements for you to get down to here. That's 2 movements.
That's 50 feet.
That is 50 feet.
I will move again, diagonally down.
You're basically having
Yeah.
to bounce through everything as you're going through the area.
Ooh, pretty
That's the
water.
maximum. That is your maximum movement.
Yeah, it's cool. Continue. They can't all attack me, surely. There's like a wall in the way. I don't actually know that they're there yet, do I?
You can see them at that point.
Yeah, but only at that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Besides the, you know.
I go, lots of skellies here, come and help.
Okay, so that brings us to Corda.
Okay. Well, probably at least 2 30-foot movements in the direction, avoiding the trap. We'll see where we end up after 60 feet.
Sorry about that, guys.
There is
Hello?
60 feet. We can hear you.
Cool.
So there you are, Jeremy.
Okay, I'll move another 40 feet due south, so I'm on the other side of the passageway. So that if they do decide to come through, then they're going to be between Nexo and I.
Okay, that's where you end.
Yep.
Okay. And
Excellent flanking setup there.
Okay, so he now gets to move. Okay, he comes into the corridor. Doesn't provoke because he just comes past the corner. Corner gives him some cover.
Yep.
But if he was to run away, he will then provoke.
Yep.
Okay, he will attack the first one he saw, which was Nexa. Hitting an armor class of 12.
That misses.
And then he goes to run back. At this
Do we
point,
get
he
it?
would provoke if you have a reaction such as.
Corda will do it. That's 10, so that's 22 AC.
22 AC is a hit, and for some reason these guards have the wrong hit points. So let me see if I. So how much damage do you do?
12 slashing from a magical bastard sword.
Oh no, they got the correct. Okay, so you do 12 slashing from a magical bastard sword.
From a magic weapon, yep.
Just going through everything to make sure, and so you do damage of. Okay, come on, click on the person. Damage of. And it goes down.
So do I know what that was actually 7 damage actually, or 7 damage I had available?
That would be damage reduction.
Right, yep, okay.
Okay, so next one comes. Moves in, and this one attacks Corda with an almighty armor class of 8.
Not quite a critical miss, because I haven't raised my shield.
And then it provokes. Do either of you have any reactions left to do attack of opportunity if you have that feature?
I don't think I have that feature.
Well, I've got attack of opportunity, but you only get 1 reaction, don't you?
You only get 1 reaction unless you have special things that give you more.
Yeah. Not usually at first level.
Okay. And then another one comes in and does exactly the same thing. And this one attacks Nexa. Getting an armor class of 15.
That is a miss.
That is a miss.
Just. Like, just.
Okay. And then it is Reaper Skeet's go.
Are there any skeletons that I can see from my position?
There is a dead one on the ground,
Okay.
which I just removed from the board.
No, I can still. Yeah, there it is. Gone. Well, I shout down to see if the 2 fighters need any kind of assistance or rearguard action. So do you guys want me to go fetch the rest of the party, or do you think you can handle this?
You can actually give yourself a set action that if a skeleton steps out to attack again, you can attack it. It costs 2 of your actions to do so.
I'll ready my hand crossbow and do that. If that
Okay, because you spend 1 action loading the crossbow because you wouldn't walk around if it loaded, and then you spend 2 actions readying to attack if one steps out. Which means
that's what I'll do.
As soon as it steps out, your action kicks in.
Yeah.
They don't get to finish their action.
Yep. No, I'll go with that. That's what I kind of wanted.
Yep, that's okay. That's why I walk people through how you can do stuff.
Thank you.
So it means that you feel far more effective. And so what you now have is a little icon saying that you get an interrupt.
Yep, cool.
Oh, I think I just skipped someone. Who did I just skip?
What was that, Simon?
That was Beleth. It is
Bella,
Beleth's
not
go.
Simon. Alrighty.
Poor injured halfling. Oh.
I, of course, have no idea who you're talking about.
I knew you would. I don't know
What would Beleth like to do?
What lodge were you, Mark?
I'm Shadow Lodge.
All about the truth, huh?
No, the bad guys.
No, I make the bastards honest. The Democrats, I am.
Yeah, no, the Shadow Lodge is all about revealing the truth, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, their truth.
Yes.
See, because there's nothing to actually reveal. The Grand Lodge is perfectly benevolent and knows all.
He wants to
Mark,
reveal
you
the
down,
uncomfortable truth, so imagine trench coat.
Yeah. Mark, are you down?
Oh no, I've got 2 hit points left.
He almost did.
But I'm not going to. I'm going to.
So just for representation, he's on 1 of 16 hit points.
What? No.
You were already damaged. You had not been healed.
I was already damaged. Was I?
Yep.
I can't see any further along
Oh, sorry.
any further along the hall.
Not from where you are.
You can actually see pretty much what I've given you as the main view of sight.
Oh, whatever you just did, please undo it. I'm getting a lot of flashing and other things. And
Is that any better?
is anybody else seeing that?
No,
Mine's all stable.
Okay.
it's all normal for me.
I shall.
Yeah, no issues here.
I shall
Okay, no,
fix
it's alright.
the sharing.
No. It'll be in my end.
Is that any better?
Yes, it is. Fantastic. Thank you.
I just told it to share the same screen.
Perfect. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's go up to MC Marky Mark.
That's 20. That's 25.
Yep, so we're probably going to cast heal, I think.
So 2 action heal.
I reckon so.
Okay. Roll your
Hang on.
1 action heal does 1d8. 2 action heal does 1d8 plus 8. 3 action heal does 1d8 area effect. At first level.
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at the other effect of it being ranged as well.
You could have done it without moving up to him.
Yeah, could have.
But that would have only done 1d8.
No, he could have done that with the 2d8.
Oh, I could have done the range
Yeah,
one.
at
2d8.
range it does 2d8, but I now have a teeny tiny little meat shield. On a related note, instead of that move, can you put me behind Mark, please?
Okay, so resetting the move, so you see you move 25 feet exactly to get there.
Perfect.
Using your little meat shield.
Can you just hold on? I do apologise. I just need to check a thing. Hang on one moment.
He's got to stab me in the back. I can feel it right now.
Mark,
Yes.
I whisper in your ear as I heal you. You owe me a favour.
Ooh, okay. I like that. I like what you've done there. I like that.
And
You didn't
11
say that's
health.
not my hand.
Hey,
Oh, sorry, not 11 health. It's 1d8 plus
8.
8. So let me reroll that. 5, 12 health.
How much?
See?
12.
12 health.
sir.
So I'm back to 13, mate. Yeah, on my turn.
And
I
that
might
is
be-
Balath's turn.
Well, there you go, we're done.
Now we're up to Dane's go. What would Dane like to do?
Dane is on the phone, well, Ethan is, and he wanted Dane to move to the end of the corridor, avoiding the trap.
Well,
Although,
yeah,
to be fair, he didn't tell me to avoid the trap, so I could make him go in it.
well, look at it this way. He's going to go.
But I'll make him avoid the trap. I'll be nice.
And he's going to continue his movement.
He wants to go. Wait, how much has he moved?
That's 50 feet to get to the.
Wait, can you show the left a bit of the map?
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, so just move him over one more.
What's his movement?
Well, was he planning on doing anything
20.
in his third action?
If his movement is 20, then he will be doing. That will be 3 actions.
That's fine.
Okay. Then Puppy follows command and just moves right into the trap and sets it off.
No!
Really?
Yeah. The thing is, Puppy will go in the straight line towards where to follow him, because command was follow.
That's fine. Ethan would have fallen for that trap anyway.
Well, I've been trying to teach him what to do with his puppy, but his puppy is now trapped. Okay, so that's the end of Puppy's turn. Now we're back to the Scully Grows. Skeleton comes in, and Reaper Skeet has his interrupt action.
Yep, so what do I roll?
You roll to
D20.
attack.
So I was trying to see where my attack is on my sheet.
Okay, you have... Let me see. If you look down your sheet, you have hand crossbow at +7 under range strikes.
Yep, so I'll just roll. I'm just going to clear my space again. I got 13 +7, so it's 20.
20 is a hit. A 13 would have been a miss.
Yep.
And then you roll damage of 1d6.
1d6, so 1 moment. 6.
6 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so...
6 piercing damage, Martin. So.
You hit it.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that a crossbow call is not very effective against a skeleton.
Yes, but it's better than nothing.
Absolutely, I've got no problem with that.
You can't really strap a mace to a crossbow, unfortunately. No, this
Not
level.
usually.
Okay, so... it attacks odd up, even down. Even down, attacking Cordar.
Okay,
Hitting an armor class of 25.
that'll hit, but not crit.
And he will do 3 points of damage. Slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he will retreat 1. I believe you haven't had an action since then, so you've still used your reactions.
That's right.
Okay, next one rushes in. Odd up, even down. It's going down again for Cordar.
He's the more powerful threat, makes
It's
sense.
armor class 19,
Wow.
19 will still hit.
doing 3 damage.
Well,
The dice
Cordar's the
love
one
you.
that's killed one so far.
Your turn is back.
Nexa smirks at quarter.
Okay, next one comes in. Attacks Cordar, getting an armor class of 14.
14 will miss.
To be fair, your AC is higher, I think.
It is.
What is your AC?
Currently, only 17. So I haven't had a chance to put my shield up.
Well, mine's 16, so he's still winning. I need to buy some better
Pinwinkle.
armor.
No, you got hit points.
What would Pinwinkle like to do?
As a free action, after the Whisperer, I'd like to wink at Belath with a kind of nod.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion?
You'll get a free persuasion roll.
Sorry, what did you say you were doing?
You'll find out.
We don't have persuasion in this one.
Okay, give it a...
That
Make
would
it
society.
a...
Society or diplomacy, probably.
Make it diplomacy roll.
Oh, damn it. Society was better. Damn you, Martin. A natural 20.
Okay.
He understands totally what I mean.
So he understands completely what you mean with his, wonderful... He's got the favor for you lined up already.
Yeah.
While he readjusts everything.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. Can I take my healing back?
No, I didn't mean that, Mark. That's a DM's. After the Whisperer, I gave him the I understood kind of thing.
Well, the whole fact that he interprets it however he likes is completely up to you.
Yeah, that's up to his point. If he takes it the wrong way, I'm just trying to do the right thing by him.
Well, you've just been healed. Of course you're going to adjust your
I have
pants.
produced flame.
Yeah, that's what I'm running right now. So I will.
The trap's been set off, so that's perfectly fine to run across now.
That's what I'm doing. Running across, and I say, hi, puppy, and run past. So I'm 25 feet. Where do I get to? It's 25 there.
If you can reach me, you're probably best off going down to me.
It's 30 there, so you want to go down to further?
One below Dane, I think. Yeah, one more down, that should be...
And that is 50.
Okay, now I need to use 2 actions already an action, isn't it? Is that right?
Yes, you do. And you've only got 1 action left.
Can I pull my crossbow out and load a bolt?
You can pull your crossbow out, but you cannot load it, because loading is an action.
Cool, I pull my crossbow out.
Yep.
Go. And I go, I'm better now. Let's go kill these bastards. So,
Wave hello.
yeah.
Well,
And it is Nexar's go. Would Nexar like to step down, attack, and step back?
Yeah.
Well, can't you hit from there? Oh, it's a cover.
Yeah, can I hit from there?
You can, but it gets a higher armor class.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? Why is it a higher armor class? Because I'm
Because
further away.
you're attacking around a corner.
It's got
Okay,
cover.
no, I'll move. It's fine. Before I do though, can I rage?
Is it an action to rage?
Yeah. So I will rage and then move and then attack.
Then you wouldn't be able to move back. You'd be standing there. So yes, you can.
Do you have a problem with that, Jeremy?
Do what you want to do.
You just got to hit first.
Yeah.
You are raging. You are angry. The room shakes with your might.
Okay.
I rolled
You're
an
raging.
18.
The skeletons were ignoring you.
18.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
18 is a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Give me a sec. This one. I rolled 2 12s, so it's 24 plus 6, which is 30 plus 4, 34.
34.
What kind of weapon is it? Not that it matters, but
34 what damage?
34 S.
it's an axe.
It's an S.
So that would make it slashing damage.
Yeah. It's also sweep. I don't remember what that does. I think it means I get to attack more, but I am not next to anyone else. So.
Okay, you don't get a character. No one else to attack.
Well, it's a good thing to look up sweep because the skeletons also have sweep. So that would be your action. You manage to kill and you destroy it.
Cool. Does it like scare the others up?
They don't. They are immune to the frighting condition.
Oh well, I had fun.
They're dead boys. They're not going to be scared.
I felt sorry for Corda getting attacked. Thought someone, stronger should go in front.
Okay.
As I said, you were annoyed the skeletons were ignoring you.
So you felt sorry for Corda, but no sort of worry about Pinwinkle. Okay, gotcha.
I
You're
believe
like in
that's
the
an
middle of
ongoing
nowhere.
thing.
I can't even see you.
I'm behind you now, so.
Okay, so what sweep gives you is a +1 bonus to attack rolls if you've already attacked a different target this turn using that weapon.
Oh, okay.
So it can be quite good to attack large groups. With
So
multiple attacks.
if you attack 3 times with the same weapon, it's like 0 +1 +2, but then you also get the negatives for attacking a second
That's
time.
right.
Yes, as long as you're attacking multiple enemies with each swing. So if
Oh,
you
okay,
attack the
so-
same person, no bonus.
hmm But you still get the -5 on the second hit anyway.
You do. It'll be -4 if you attack a second creature, or -5 if you attack the same creature.
Yeah.
So Jeremy,
Okay, I will raise my shield and then move around to protect the squishy barbarian and take out the next one.
okay.
Show up.
22 AC
22 is a hit,
for 12 points of make slashing damage.
and it goes down. And so that is your turn done because you've moved, raised the shield, and attacked.
Yep.
And it moves in and attacks you. Getting a 16, which is a miss.
Yep.
And then it moves back, giving you an attack of opportunity.
There's what, 3 that can potentially still be involved?
Yeah, there are 3 more. There are 2 more involved besides him.
Okay, he can move back safely.
Okay. He moves in and attacks. He got an 18. What's your armor class?
That misses. Got AC 19.
Then
Got my
that's
shield
a
up
critical,
now.
that is a critical miss.
No. Oh. No,
Oh no, he got an 8.
19.
Sorry, he got an 8. He got an 8.
Oh, 8. Sorry, I think it's 18. Yep.
Yeah, I said 18 by accident, but he got an
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, so critical miss.
Okay, let's see. He swings round and hits his friend and does no damage. Slashing weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But he ends his turn there. So, Balath, you're up.
Yeah.
Everyone's leaving you behind.
Yeah. So, can you effectively move me to behind the semi-squishy fighters?
What's your movement?
Oh, actually, no. Can you move me 50 feet, please?
15 feet?
50.
He's doing 2 moves for 25.
That's as far as you can get doing 50-foot movement.
Oh, I can't squeeze past these douchebags?
No, because you've only got 5 feet left, and that drops you on the dwarf.
Is that really only 5 feet? Okay, cool. Draw crossbow.
Okay, you have your crossbow drawn but not loaded.
Correct.
Okay, Dane, you're up.
Okay, I
You can
will.
hear your puppy howling in the background.
I'll go and rescue my puppy.
He was mad at me for it, and I told him he would have done the same thing. Because I did exactly what he told me to.
Okay, you managed to get next to Puppy as 1 action, and you spend 2 actions freeing him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Puppy's turn. Puppy licks you furiously.
Aww, oh, puppy kiss.
And then it's Reaper Skeet's turn. Would you like to prepare another crossbow? But unfortunately, you won't be able to shoot at the skeletons because they've all been blocked away from you. There'll be shadow in the background.
Oh, sorry, just had to move away from the mic.
All good.
So my turn, I take it?
It is your turn. Unfortunately, they have moved into the corridor, meaning you don't have line of sight if you load a crossbow.
Oh, how many movements will it take, or actions will it take me to move down to the next, well, behind the fighters and load the crossbow to ready another shot?
Okay, so you can move there, you can load the crossbow, but you can't ready it to shoot.
I'm not ready to shoot. I'm going to see if I can set up a response action again.
So you can't do the response action because it takes 2 of your actions to get there and load.
Okay, that's fine. I'll keep the last action and...
Unfortunately, the last action's lost.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But yes, you do move there. You do see that there are 3 skeletons left.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to, you can shoot now down the corridor. Because
Okay,
you
I'll
can do so.
I'll do
You
that.
can shoot at that one there.
Which one, sorry?
The one that's lit up grey.
Yeah, okay, I'll target that. So, damn it, drop a dice. That's a D20, right?
It is a D20.
So
You get a +7.
Yeah. 11 plus 7, so 18.
You hit. Roll D6.
And that went off the table again because it bounced. Oh, another 6.
And you do a whole point of damage to it.
Yep.
They don't have much hit points, but they do have resistance.
Yeah. Oh, damage is damage.
It is. And now it is guy at the back who can't do much. He steps back and ends his turn out of sight. It is Pinwinkle's turn.
Penguin angry.
You have your bow out, it is not loaded.
Okay.
Pinwinkle's angry.
I'd like to go
Angry
below.
Pinwinkle.
Yeah, I know. Yes, yeah. Okay, gotchas.
Hulk angry.
I'll go below Nexa for 25 feet.
That is exactly 25 feet.
Dexa gives him an encouraging nudge.
I load my bolt,
Yep.
other action, and I fire it at that silly damn skeleton.
Okay.
No one hurts Pinwinkle. I yell out.
No one puts
So-
Pinwinkle in the corner.
That's what I was pretty much saying. Okay, got to pick the right. I'll use my Pathfinder dice. Okay. That's 10 total.
A total of 10.
Total of 10.
Okay, so apparently you hit the corner, smashing the arrow right in the corner of the wall there.
Next time I'll get you, I say, and then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. But there was this satisfying explosion of quarrel. Unfortunately, Nexa is raging and unable to reach her target.
Wait a moment. Hold a turn, I'll give you a third.
Yeah, I'll wait a turn. I also have moment of clarity, so I don't think I'm too...
Okay.
I
You
was
can
just
certainly
gonna
hold your action
quickly
still.
look up Barbarian and see what happens if you actually... What does the Barbarian feature say for raging?
Because it's certainly made more difficult by the fact that we've had these little guys come and block the way for actually allowing us to leapfrog between each other.
I know, it was done intentionally. Okay, so you can't stop raging intentionally.
Yeah, so I also have moment of clarity, which is you push back your rage for a moment in order to think clearly until the end of this turn. You can use actions
Yeah.
with the concentrate trait.
But can she just hold her action?
She can hold her action because
That's right.
looking at it,
Hold an action and just go immediately after me.
so it
immediately before me.
lasts for 1 minute until there are no enemies you can perceive, or until you fall unconscious, whichever comes first.
So that's like
is-
10 rounds, isn't it?
It is 10 rounds, yes.
Yeah, cool. I will hold my action.
But that's right. All you got to do, you're just holding for a moment. I'll act, move out of the way, and then you act.
And Jeremy, you're up. Do the same
Yeah.
thing the skeletons were doing.
Exactly. Except, of course, made it a bit more challenging by the fact that we've got these two others that got in the way. But yes, I will take another swing.
Yep.
AC 18.
That is a hit.
They didn't like us taking all the credit.
For 6 points of damage.
Of
Slashing damage. Sorry, 10 points of slashing damage. Forgot to add the +4.
just.
Okay. And then I will raise my shield and move forward the 2 spaces and then the diagonal between them.
I don't think you can pass through them at this stage. Passing through enemies, I think, is different. I believe you have to make a acrobatics check to pass between them, beating their reflex DC, or you get hit.
Okay. Because, basically the point I was aiming to basically move between them, so therefore I wasn't acting an AO for either of them, but the acrobatics of 19.
Of 19, okay. Just enough. You go between them without provoking.
There you go.
Otherwise, you might have provoked.
I doubt they've got an AO anyway.
Okay.
And then, yes, at the end of my turn, I'm assuming Nexar will jump in.
Is Nexar jumping in?
Yes.
Nexar is up.
Nexa will move forward and attack. Has either of those two been the ones that have attacked me?
You don't know. They all look alike to you.
Okay.
And they've been doing the shell game by moving around each other.
They have.
I
been.
will
For the
attack.
one with the arrow stuck in it. Or the
They hurt
crossbow
Pinwinkle.
bolt.
They hurt Pinwinkle.
Neither got arrows stuck in them.
I will attack the one that's not trapped between me and Quarter.
Okay. So the one in front of you.
Uh,
To the east.
Yes, the one that would continue straight down the corridor.
I rolled an 18 plus 8, so 26.
That is a hit.
That was not the right word.
Not a crit.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's a 7, not a 1. Thank God. Alright, so I rolled a 9 plus 10, so 19.
Remember, it's slashing, so they do get a modifier, but it's still enough.
And down it goes.
So I have another action, don't I?
You do.
You do?
I guess I may as well try attack the other one. So this is
Well,
only
technically, don't you get your sweep?
This is so Jeremy, the sweep action means if she attacks a second creature in the same turn,
Oh, that's right,
that's
yeah.
different.
Yeah,
she
she's
gets a
getting the
plus
effective
1.
Sweep already, yes.
So she gets a
That's right.
+1 to the attack roll, meaning it's a
Minus
-4 to
4.
the roll instead of a -5.
Yeah. You could agile great axe.
Yes. So sweep makes weapons agile if you're attacking multiple targets.
Okay.
So go ahead. So
I
minus
rolled
4
an 18 again, so that would be plus 4, so 22.
22. Okay, that's a hit.
And I rolled 14 total. I rolled a 1 and a 3 on my d12.
And it goes down.
Well, that makes up for the 2 12s you made on the previous one.
Yeah. But apparently it's enough, so.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think they've got about 7 hit points, but they do get -5 on the attack, on the damage.
Actually, they only have 4.
4 hit points, was it? Oh,
Yep, but they have -5 to damage.
yeah. I was tempted to pull out my Warhammer or my mace, but decided that would have taken an action. Too much effort.
And it would have actually had no reduction. So bludgeoning was the way to go against those guys.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was tempted to pull it out so I wouldn't have reduction, but I thought, I could probably hit hard enough with my bastard sword.
Okay, looking in here, you see a narrow flight of stairs that you've been traipsing down, descended into a circular chamber. Stone biers line the walls, but the bodies that may have once rested there are now basically scattered all over the floor. Because you basically beat them all up.
And you said circular room, no other exits?
No other exits. Give me a...
We'll take a look around.
Yep.
So perception.
Perception roll.
So
10.
16 for Corda.
10 for Naxa.
I think I'll come in if they want me to do a check as well.
So
Sure.
you need a thief to get it.
I'm still upset that they hit me, so I think 11.
I'm grumpy.
Grumpy
I
halfling.
got 14 plus 7.
Okay, between all of you, you managed to find what appears to be a young Pathfinder.
Ooh.
Are they alive or?
I'm assuming he's not feeling very healthy right now.
No, he's missing most of his throat.
Yeah.
There is a slash that almost beheaded him right across his neck.
Is he dead?
Does he have any...
He's not moving.
Does he have any identifying equipment on him?
He does. He has a Wayfinder.
Gonna do a medicine check on him.
Yep.
See whether he's alive. 15.
15. Looking at him, nothing that a good resurrection wouldn't fix.
Good show, boy.
How many action points to poke him with a stick?
Yes, you poke him with a stick. His head almost.
Should we leave our fellow Pathfinder to his peaceful rest?
Can we?
Just like to rest.
Now, do we find any sort of identifying objects on him, like searching his clothes or anything like that?
Well, you did find the Wayfinder.
Okay.
How we knew it was a Pathfinder.
But does it say? That wouldn't say who he is it? The Wayfinder?
It does not, unless you take it to a Pathfinder Society.
That's
Okay.
right. The Pathfinder captain might be identifying one for each Wayfinder being presented. So.
There's also a scroll, some silver, and some copper.
Okay, scroll.
As you rifle through his pockets.
Silver and copper.
Can we tell what is thingammy jiggy?
He's
Wayfinder.
You mean what house he might have been?
What house is the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
You can, if you can get someone to identify who he is, because each Wayfinder, when it identifies you, says which faction is sponsoring you.
Okay.
So if you were to identify yourself to another Pathfinder using your own Wayfinder, they would know exactly who's sponsoring you.
So how long does it look like the body's been here for?
Probably about 3 or 4 days.
Okay. Did she mention anyone that went down before us at all?
No one came down before, and we weren't told by the
lady.
People when we teleported over about anyone being missing. So.
And there's also a chance that someone else contacted a Pathfinder because they lost stuff.
Yeah, so it could have been from any of the other people being robbed.
Cool. I think we should wrap up the body with the rags from the other room, and take it back to the Pathfinder Society. That's and try not to lose the head. I say the person who poked the actual body.
Corda will
fascinating anatomy.
Pick up the body carefully.
Okay.
Now,
what's to our south?
Is back where the statue that we triggered before.
The sandstorm.
The sandstorm trap.
Okay. Yeah. Now, was there anything left in the temple at all? Was there any? I can't remember from last session, Jeremy. Okay.
The desire to tidy it up and clean it.
Yeah, because I think we've gone through this is the last area, isn't it?
Well, I think you also we haven't actually searched the area that we just came from.
No,
you can search it.
Yeah.
You can leave Dane to search that. He could have been searching it while you're searching everywhere else if Dane would like to.
I was going to say it, but then he was talking out. He was travelling off to. I thought I'll just be quiet.
So what is Dane doing once he's freed Poppy?
Dane's just gonna head down to everyone else.
Okay. So he doesn't search.
Well, I want to go back and search the goblin trap room, so see what else little shinies they may have hidden.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
So you pretty much exchange places.
Well, probably the rest of the party could go up and search the goblin room. Corda, you mentioned that the water in the cistern had cleared.
It had.
Yeah, I did mention. Oh,
Corda will take the body of the Pathfinder into there and just clean the body up a bit before trying to move it further.
Or we've got to fetch some rags from the goblin room to wrap it up, bedding and stuff.
I thought it'd be nice instead of us having a dead body hanging over somebody's shoulder.
Corda is not going to wrap a Pathfinder's body in the rags of a goblin.
Okay, we can go back and get the rags from the...
He's pulled out his own bedroll and he's wrapping him up.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I was going to, with people searching the other room, maybe I'll see what happens to Shadow. I'll see what happens to Reaper Skeep. If Reaper Skeep finds anything, but if we find nothing in the other room, I was going to get them some water from the clear pool and go down to the holy temple and clear it, clean it up. I think so. Because as I said, I think we've got everything we need to get here. We've checked everything out, but I wouldn't mind leaving a good gesture before we leave. So.
No, I agree with that.
So, who wants to clean the temple with me? And I do
I'll
that in a big
search
smiley
first,
face.
and I can come down and help clean.
Okay.
Because we might have to do some thievery searching and stuff like that.
I'll come and help.
Yeah, depending on what else we're doing, I'm also willing to lend a hand at one thing or another.
Okay. So, people spend time starting to clean the room below while we got Reaper Skeet doing a search. So what does Reaper Skeet get on his search?
Okay, dice off the table again. I need to fix this.
You need a dice tray.
13, so I got 20.
Okay, so on your 20, you find something you do.
What was that, sorry?
You do find something.
What do I find?
You find a small little cache near to where the trap would be triggered from, if someone was to not run right through it. And in that you find two flasks of liquid, a small little stick, and 10 coins.
Well, I'll drag it out to share with the rest of the party.
Okay.
Nothing else in the catch?
Nothing else in the cache.
These small sticks, man, are these just wooden sticks or?
Well, all sticks are made out of wood.
Could be a metal stick.
I'm just going. I found small stick, and all these kind of common things and the things I've written down.
Are they carved? Are they? I want to inspect the stick just to see, are they kind of just a sticky stick, or are they manufactured, runic, anything like that?
All of them have been manufactured in some way.
Okay.
Yeah, the sticky stick of sticky sticks. That's what's going to call it.
Yes, because it's very hard to identify magical items without using a 10-minute downtime, a 10-minute exploration mode spell.
And I don't have any of that, so...
And detect magic is just a yes or a no. Is there magic within range that you don't know?
Yeah.
Which means if someone was to cast, say, light on their wayfinder, and you didn't know they'd done that, that would detect as magic for you.
Yeah, but I don't have detect magic, so...
Yeah. So detect magic is a lot harder on people. So Jeremy, you walk into that room. That room, the water is nice and clear now.
Okay. Okay. I will actually, before using it to bathe the body, I will test that it is actually clean. And so, going more from the running water directly from the statue, I'll take the water more from there, because I'm assuming that's cleaner than the stuff that might still be down the bottom there. Basically, take a bit, wipe off the mud from the body, but I'll probably have a sip first just to make sure it's nice and clean, and then after the fight, but yeah.
So, you take a sip first?
Well, okay, confirm the water's clean.
Nice knowing you.
Okay, you heal 2 hit points.
Okay. I might have a bigger hook.
You get no further effect.
No, that's correct. I was expecting to, but obviously the water is clean and refreshing.
It is clean and refreshing. And just so you know, if you had any poisons or diseases affecting you of level 3 or lower, you ought to remove them as well.
Mm-hmm.
It could have saved Shadow if he got it hurt.
Okay. So, you finish wrapping the body after cleaning it there. So while you're doing that, everyone else is in the other room, busily scrubbing away, seemingly to no effect because there is a lot of filth there.
I absolutely am not.
Well, I haven't got you down there, Baleth. I've got you in the corridor still.
Okay.
What would Baleth like to do?
Well, Balance has got some scrolls he can check out if he wants to while he's waiting, so it's up to him.
Yeah, alright, I'll have a look at the scrolls, see what they are.
Okay, you might have to spend some time identifying them.
Well, while these Muppets are cleaning, I'm happy to do that.
Don't insult the Muppets.
Heapers.
I would suggest we're not spending more than 10-15 minutes here after the search of the other room before heading back to confirm the return of the whatever it was we're looking for.
We have one room where we haven't looked in yet.
Do we?
In the main area that we got shot at, there was one room right in the bottom corner which we're told not to go to.
Oh, the one with the bugs.
Yes, and I didn't know if we want to go down there or not. I'll leave it up to people, but I will mention the people. We don't have if people don't like bugs. We don't have to like bugs.
So, what is your Arcana bonus there, Baleth?
Oh, that's a very good question. Why don't I just pull those stats up in front of me?
Because it's now secret check time.
Goody gumdrops. Would you believe it's +2?
It's +2 for Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Are you untrained? No, you must
I
be
am
trained.
untrained.
Oh, because I should have done that because I'm trained in Arcana. Oh, well, doesn't matter.
Well, you handed me the bloody scrolls. I don't care about it.
You're the magic guy. I thought you would know these things.
Okay, so
Well, I've got +5 in Arcana, so yeah.
So you look at the scroll and it's like, you spend 10 minutes looking at one item doing that. So the first scroll you look at, you don't decipher anything on.
I throw it at Mark.
Oh, when I come back...
This one sucks.
Okay, I'll put in my thing. I'll check it later. But anyway, if we've done that, we've cleaned the temple, say 10-15 minutes, cleaned the temple, then...
You have not cleaned the temple in 10 or 15 minutes. The temple is barely... you've barely made any sort of changes to it. It is absolutely filthy.
Ooh.
But you can come back and do it later.
And there's still the book in the other room which has the ritual on how to cleanse it. Which is reminding the players who played last session.
Okay, I'll go to... Can we read the book?
I don't know, can you?
Well, you said it's common.
Oh, no,
there are multiple books I've found.
Yeah, okay, this book that cleans the ritual, can I look at it? Can I know common, halfling, undercommon, draconic. Do I understand the language at all?
Okay, so...
Possibly equivalent religious for you, with the skilled religion.
No. I'm not trained in religion.
Okay, so looking at it, it is called the Bones Land Inner Spiral, one of Pharasma's sacred texts. And so it says that it has a prayer used to actually rededicate a shrine, and requires a religion roll. So Mark, give me a religion roll.
Fuck.
Actually, it's a secret roll. What's your religion bonus?
So I'm not trained in it, and I got plus was the one to wisdom. So is that just +1?
Sounds like +1 to me.
+1. What do I get?
Okay, so with your secret roll, you come into the room and you start doing mumbo jumbo dance slap comedy.
Oh fuck! Okay, yeah. Go.
And at which point I just pan over the secret roll.
Oh, come on, man! That's just harsh, man. That is just harsh.
and you basically make a mockery of the ritual.
Okay. Yeah, okay, got it.
Martin,
Yep.
hearing this nonsense, can I walk into wherever the hell that noise is coming from?
Yep.
He's
doing it in the room you're in. He went into where the ritual was. He read it. He came into this room and just started muttering strange words.
Can I get a religion on that, please?
Sure. You can make a roll based on what you've seen, because you did see the ritual. Give me a religion roll. Add your. You actually get to make the roll yourself.
Yep, cool. 16.
You recognize he's screwing with the actual ritual, and he's probably annoyed the goddess.
I desperately try and interrupt him.
Okay.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong?
Oh, you did everything wrong, buddy.
Oh, okay.
And there's this burning smell coming from one of his pockets.
The pastry's on fire.
It's a pastry on fire?
No, you pull out the holy symbol. It's actually burnt a hole in your pocket.
Oh, okay.
You have angered the goddess.
Oh, shit.
Buddy, you really screwed that up.
Okay.
You got her attention.
Okay, does somebody who knows what they're doing want to do this?
Look on the bright side here, Mark. If Cordar was there, he would have said, I suggested waiting till later.
Yes, I'm sorry, Cordar, I didn't listen to you. I do apologize.
Mark, just so you know, you are currently doomed. You have doomed one.
Doomed one.
Yep.
Okay.
Which means the dying value at which you die has been reduced by 1.
As we said, when you mentioned that you hadn't died in this one, I said the night's young.
Doomed.
I attempt to show Mark the correct way to do that.
Please.
I do not, however, perform it for him.
So, you do realize now, even if he were to correctly perform it, the goddess would not listen because she has cursed him.
That's okay. At least he knows.
At least I know. I couldn't have used a reroll there, could I, at all? Or not?
Not on a secret roll.
Damn it. Not the last question. Okay, fair enough.
That's why I panned to it afterwards and went, well, that's what
The other
happened.
thing, would halfling luck work on that then?
No, because you don't know.
I didn't know that either, so that's... I'm trying ideas here, that's all.
I know.
Well, I'm doomed. I say, let's get out of here quickly, please.
Would
That's
someone
all you
else
give me.
like to do the ritual? Because you can do it using the book.
And, yeah, somebody who hasn't got better religion roll than I
The
do.
point is, yes, it's just Periwinkle can't do the ritual because the goddess won't listen to it.
That is correct.
Anybody else could quite happily attempt it. But as I say, from Cordar's perspective, it can wait till tomorrow.
You do not think you'll be coming back down here tomorrow?
I'm not very religious.
Neither.
So this would be your chance. Once you leave here, you probably won't be back.
Why wouldn't we be back?
Because you do have other duties. You're sent to retrieve the star. Once you've retrieved the star, you probably have another job to do.
Well,
Better off taking care of this.
we don't necessarily expect that to be tomorrow. So,
Parman will attempt
okay.
to do the thing.
Yeah. Let the person with the magic skills do it.
What is your religious bonus?
+5.
Okay. Do you take the book with you?
God, yes.
Okay. So using the book with you, I've given you the equivalent of roll twice, take the best, because they don't have the term advantage in Pathfinder, even though technically they have the same mechanic.
yeah.
So yes, you take the book and you start performing the ritual around the room, and as you talk, you see the place start to clean up around you, except around Periwinkle. And as you walk around the room, everywhere seems to turn nice, pristine, clean, except around Periwinkle.
Can we move Periwinkle?
Hang on. Get this right. It's Pimwinkle.
Pimwinkle.
Okay.
Whatever it is, get out of the room.
Pimwinkle's up there. I just keep mispronouncing it. You know me and names.
I keep calling him Periwinkle too, because that's an actual thing, because I get confused.
Yes. And literally, yes, the halfling is a periwinkle.
So, the halfling then. I'll most likely get that right.
The doomed one. Put the doomed one, okay, if you're happy with that. The doomed
I'm
one.
going to sing the
Okay.
doom song.
Okay. I'm going to look up
Yes,
what
get
doomed
out of the
is, yeah?
room, whatever you're doing. Let them do their work.
So, as you head north away from the others, a sandstorm happens.
I haven't moved yet. I didn't say I was moving. I didn't say I was moving yet, okay? It's all
And
good.
technically, Cordar's not in there to actually push him out. So.
Well, who's got to pick up the religious thing that burnt through my thing?
We gave it to Bella, didn't we?
I believe you did. And he's been walking around using it in his prayer.
Okay. But I'll wait for everyone to go through first because I knew that.
But the point is, they can't cleanse the room while you're in there.
That was what I made the point of. You're dirtying everywhere you walk because you have been cursed.
Can he stand in the doorway and not be hit by the sandstorm?
Not if he's cleansing the room.
Can I walk around the long way?
You can.
I'm going to walk around the long way. I'll meet you guys at the stairs back up.
Yeah.
Okay, you meet Jeremy over there.
Can I go into the water now? See if that helps.
So you finish cleansing the room, and Pimwinkle reaches down to scoop up some water, and the water moves away from his hands.
Yeah. Remember, Pimwinkle, you might make a perception test just before you start that, and take a big look at the giant statue that you're about to try and go into the fountain of.
Pimwinkle doesn't know what to do right now. He's going to look up what doomed mean now. So.
Doomed means that if you take, instead of reaching dying 4 to die, you die at dying 3.
So as long as you don't get hurt, you're fine.
And normally it disappears after a day's rest.
Okay. That's cool. I'm still treating myself.
Normally.
I know. I'm glad you picked up on that one.
Yeah, life is ebbing away, bringing you ever closer to death. Some powerful spells and evil creatures can inflict doom conditions. Oh god, here we go. Okay.
And you
I'm
were
just
cursed by the goddess of death.
Fuck. For level 1.
She wants to meet you sooner.
Wouldn't being cursed by the goddess of death mean you're not going to die because she doesn't want you near her?
No. She wants to have a talk to you.
What, so like she's the goddess version of, or you let's step outside for a conversation?
Exactly.
I feel like this is your fault, Mark.
This is definitely my fault.
Come into my office.
Now,
You jinxed it at the beginning of the session.
This is my fault, but I still blame Martin. So I'm just putting it out there.
Like any true player?
She didn't insta-smite you. Just feel glad that didn't happen.
That's true, but I still blame you for rolling the 1. That's okay. That's all good. I'll forgive you next week, Martin.
Okay, so yes, you have managed to clean the shrine, which was a
You've never
story
rolled
point.
one for yourself, Mark, have you?
No, if I roll one myself, I'll take full responsibility for this. We'll take full responsibility.
Okay, and I believe you guys head out if you wish to not do the bunches of mindless bugs.
I think we should send Periwinkle in to deal with them.
Periwinkle? I don't know a Periwinkle. Might be my brother. I don't know. It's okay. I'd laugh giggly at Keldor's suggestion and say, look, no, I think, or Cordor, so not Keldor, Cordor's, and it's like.
I thought I said that was deliberate after I said Periwinkle.
Yeah, I know. Keldor was one of the other characters. I fully aware of that. So I was like, yep. Okay, let's hand this Starved Desna back to the proper place and get out of here before I cause too much other damage.
That seems to be the smartest thing you've said since we came down here.
I know. It's such a good thing.
Okay, so.
Fearless leader.
And you guys head out and go back?
Yeah, I'll head out as well.
Yeah, we'll go back and meet the lady and hand her the brooch that we found for her. Okay. And say that removes the threat below her building.
We just tell her exactly what happened, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you show what else you got?
What else we
We've
get?
got books, coins, sticks.
I would suggest that you show her the other things that were found, particularly in the chest, to confirm whether any of the other stuff was hers.
Or
Yeah,
she
I'll
knows the owners of the other stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And say that we're fully prepared to return them to their rightful owners.
Does she look like someone who would lie to us and claim other people's belongings?
Okay, so as you show her all of the various things you've recovered, she looks through them and says, no, none of these belong to me. She can't identify who they belong to. But then she comes across one of the books you returned with, the one that's listed as Notes of the Last Theorem.
Mm-hmm.
She's surprised to see that book and has a look inside and says, it's written in Aklo inside. Can any of you read Aklo?
No.
No.
I can read common.
You're lucky you can read common.
It would be a strange upbringing for your first level character to read Aklo.
It would be. And she says she can read Aklo. She can actually have a read over this for you if you'd like. But it appears to belong to a challenged diplomat.
So we've got to find the diplomatic area, or the embassy consulate area then. Mark just sent a message. We didn't see that he lost sound, so he'll be fixing that up.
Okay, so she tells you that the diplomat traveled to Assyrian many months ago.
What embassy does he belong to?
He was a Chalish diplomat, devil worshippers.
So
Ones for whom somebody joined their lodge.
Yes, somebody did.
David, yes, okay, Dallas.
He wasn't a Pathfinder. He was
No,
an
not a
actual
Pathfinder.
diplomat of that nation. And she says, would you like me to determine the contents for you?
yes, please.
If you leave it with me, she'll get back to you because she's a scholar.
Yep. Everyone agrees it's best to leave the scholar to take care of the research work?
Absolutely. Well,
Sure.
especially since no one can read Aklo.
Should we ask her about the sticks we found as well? If she has any instant detect magic stuff that's more potent than anything we can... Well, obviously it's got something more potent than we can use. We're first levels.
Actually, you do have things, but they take time. So
Yeah.
Read Aura is your basic item detection because you grab the item, cast Read Aura, and it tells you if it's magical or not.
Yeah.
But
Well-
you have to do that every 10 minutes for every item you're checking. And
Yeah, that's going to take too long. So I ask her if she thinks
Well, you
these
got anything
are-
better to do this afternoon?
Well, we've got to go back and report. So I ask if these are worth her time, if they're magical, and if we should leave them with her or take them to someone else who's a better appraisal.
Okay, so I'm just going to check to see what her version of Read Magic is like. Detect Magic.
I've got a cat trying to attack my dice.
Well, they always try to help.
Oh, we have docile cats at the moment.
I've got a 12-kilo cat. Just discovered dice, so yeah.
42-kilo dog sitting right next to me.
Okay,
He's a
so
good boy.
she says you do have quite a few magical items with you. The most powerful one seems to have abjuration effects on it, I believe. Let me just check to see what the effects are.
I've just got to pop in the room to feed the cat, otherwise he's going to eat the microphone.
All good. So it's a transmutation effect is the strongest effect on any of your items.
Okay,
She can't tell which one it is, just that you do have a powerful item amongst you.
well, I suggest to the party that we keep them, find a proper appraiser later to get them completely checked out.
Or potentially we take them all to the City Watch to find out whether there's actually any others have been claimed as stolen.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
So,
Or
Yeah,
you could take
bring
them
out
back
a
to the
room for a sec.
Pathfinder Lodge and just report to the City Watch that you have acquired items and what they are, and they will basically come to you with owners if they find them.
Yeah.
Considering you don't actually work for the city, you work for the Pathfinder Lodge.
Yeah. But if these are items, like say, these are items belonging to residents of the city, but yeah, happy that if it goes through the Pathfinder Lodge, either way for Cordice's perspective.
Because remember, at the moment, Pathfinders are considered not much higher than thieves by most people.
Mm-hmm.
And the city guard are like most people. So you could be arrested for possession of said items.
Martin,
Yep.
at the first available opportunity, I report to the Chilassi Lodge.
Okay, it will take you a while to do so because you would have to return to the lodge you have here, which is not doesn't have any of the branches here.
Okay.
It is basically the Magnamar Lodge, and it has one venture captain. And I actually have. Let's see if I have the people who are here.
It's a husband and wife, if I remember.
It is. Okay, where is it? Campaign. Personalities. So, the venture captain is Sheila Heinmarsh. She's the person who basically gave you the quest.
Yeah. We have to
And
report anyway.
she's the one you have to report to. And if I actually... So if you go to the personalities page...
Someone's
she's
got a
the
lot
top
of background going on.
Yeah.
And her husband is the one who led you here.
Yeah, that's right.
They also
Mark
have
back.
a wizard and a barbarian there in the lodge at this time.
Yeah, they weren't there when we arrived, so...
Okay, so you have no problems heading back from here back to the Pathfinder Lodge, especially if you stow all your weapons on your mule that you brought along.
Yeah, we best to get... see if we can clean up, get dressed back in our finery so not to attract attention, stow the weapons properly. We'll have Handway Victor to control the mule because he's a druid and he was doing that before.
Yep.
If that's okay.
He can lead the mule.
Yeah, and we'll just stow everything and find a way to conceal the body so that doesn't get attention as well.
Well, I was going to suggest that potentially we could ask the lady of the house if
She had the wagon.
Fallen Pathfinder could be laid here in the stable until we can arrange transport away.
Probably best to find a cool room.
She doesn't have a cool room.
I was going to say, I'm not equipped to a cool room, and
She's
the body's already about 4 or 5 days old.
She's just got a storeroom where she stores her food, and she doesn't really want to store a
That's why I'm suggesting the stables.
No, that'll attract too much attention. We're better off taking it back to the lodge with us.
Or,
Can we do that subtly?
or even leave it down in the basement or in the room that immediately below the basement.
Oh, that leads to a lot of other risks.
You can pretty much have it wrapped up and lay it over the horse.
Yeah.
Most people won't recognize it.
Yeah, so just conceal it, like wrap it well and not worry. So cover up your sleeping gear and...
Yep. Okay, well, happy with that.
But that would be a check to do so.
Who rolls the check?
It would be a stealth check for the person who's going to hide the body.
Well, I'd probably have... Well, Mark's mic and stuff's off. You back with us, Mark?
Yeah, I'm back now. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Cordar got 22 on stealth when he was wrapping up the body.
In which case, then, it is well covered. That's the perception roll required to spot the body.
Okay, good.
So, yes, you can lead your mule back to the Pathfinder Society.
So
Yeah.
we'll let Victor's Kanga to lead the mule back, and we'll just follow casually, or have him behind, and we'll
Yep.
just head back casually, try not to get any
Hey guys,
attention.
go ahead. I lost sound as well. What did I miss?
Oh, well,
That's
just
important.
wrapping up hiding the body, finding out the sticks have magical properties, but she can't detect them, and we've left one of the books with her so she can translate it for us.
Is this the body of the Cheliax member?
No,
Pathfinder?
this is the body of the Pathfinder that we found with the skeletons.
Yeah, did we leave any of the
The
items?
Cheliax member who wrote the book we're leaving with the lady was the Cheliax ambassador or someone who actually left the city months ago.
Yeah.
Did we leave any of the items with it, like that I picked up at all? Except
No,
just
only
the book.
Only the book and
The brooch.
The brooch.
Yeah,
Star
we used the
thing.
brooch, so.
cool. I'll just say that's with her. Cool. Got it.
We
So
did
everything
ask her
else
whether or
with,
not any of the other items
we
belonged to
still keep.
her, and she said no.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so you managed to get back to the lodge, and while you're there, they help you go through what you've recovered.
Okay.
And so you have a tarnished silver ring worth 5 gold pieces that Reaper Skeet picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A minor healing potion.
One. Okay. Wait 1 second. Hang on. Got to start a new page, Martin. You've given me too much stuff tonight. Sorry about that.
Well, this is stuff that you'd already picked up 2 sessions ago.
Oh, okay.
This is the description of what you've got.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
And an owlbear claw.
A what, sorry?
Owlbear claw.
Oh,
Which
owlbear
is-
claw, okay.
Which is a talisman when you sight them. Okay, so further in, you also got... So the stuff you found in the goblin sleeping quarters were 2 flasks of alchemist fire.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting liquid to drink.
Yeah.
A smoke stick, which is a refined twig with set to burn.
Ikamat.
Yep.
Sorry, were we gonna give the alchemist fire to Pinwinkle to try?
Probably not.
Oh, wow. That's just... I'm already doomed, guys. You just wanted me to die, don't you? Oh.
He's got to die to a sneeze. Don't give him anything.
Well, Mark,
to
you
take
said
the
this is the only session that you hadn't had a character die in.
I don't.
Yeah, look. Yeah,
Let's go for a record and make him survive. He's not going to.
Pinwinkle. How
Yeah.
can you suggest I was suggesting that you were gonna drink it? I just meant you might want to use it to make your pastries.
Oh, that's great.
I'm mortally offended that you would think of me like that.
By the way, we have 2 other flasks of alchemist fire. So I've got 4 now. But yeah.
Okay, there was also 10
That's
copper pieces in Varisian coin.
That's a 10 copper.
If you have no nationality of the coins are worth 10% less.
Okay, yep. Where at the silver that we've got? Did we get silver or that?
Well, that was in that room.
Okay, that's the small room. Yep, got that one. Yep.
Okay, so the skeleton. When you were in that room, there was the scroll of shocking grasp that your Balath was unable to decipher.
Shocking grasp. Yep.
The Wayfinder, which says he was a member of the Grand Lodge.
Grand Lodge.
Does
And
the,
his name was
Steve.
Virun Tamith.
do we know? Is he known to the local Pathfinder captain?
No, he wasn't expected in the city.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Also had 4 silver pieces and 31 copper pieces of Chalish coin.
Yeah.
Presumably that goes back to his family.
They basically said he, as far as you can tell, he has no will. So finders keepers.
I found it. No, I share it in the party.
Cool. Okay. So that's those 2 rooms. And next would be the...
Okay, next one is what was on the
boss.
The boss. His items are displayed elsewhere, I believe.
Exits. I think we had a studded armor, masterwork longsword, keys, the symbol.
Wait, did you say studded armor?
Yeah, there was studded armor, which
Is that medium or heavy?
Okay, so
studded
he had the expert longsword, the
Yep, expert.
master keys to the location, 2 minor healing potions,
Yep.
the
Have we done that
silver
yet?
religious symbol of Pharasma, and expert studded leather, meaning it's been made by a expert crafter. It doesn't give you any better protection, except you can make it more magical without paying the cost of improving it.
Yep.
It can take +2 magic. No, it can take +1 magic at expert.
So wait, is it just like leather? It's not actually armor?
It is actually expert studded leather, meaning it can take +1 magic if you were to put a +1 rune on it.
Yeah,
Standard crafted items cannot take magic.
I think studded is light, I thought.
So being studded leather armor counts as light armor
Yeah, that's
with
right.
a +5 AC bonus.
Give me a second there. I'll let you know in a second. I'm just gonna,
Wait, it's a +5.
Hang on.
I'll bring it up to you. Yeah.
No, +2. Sorry. The computer system was adding my dexterity. So
+2, you can use a maximum of +3 from your dex. It's a bulk 1, and that's static armor.
because exactly what Cowardar's got.
Though I'm sure you meet the strength of 12 to use it.
Yep, strength 12, yeah.
But what's your dexterity?
Mine.
Yeah.
+2.
+2. Yep. Well, what armor have you got at the moment? Anything?
I have padded armor.
Well, studded leather will improve it. And it will have no impact on your barbarian abilities.
So your armor class would go up by 1.
Yeah. So because I'm trained in like medium, should I be wearing medium armor
That's
as
up
like
to
the
you.
tank?
Well, you could, but and I don't know about Pathfinder 2, but certainly early editions, barbarians in medium armor started to have other issues with their barbarian abilities.
Quite possibly, but the other thing is you also have to buy it and you also have to maintain it because items here will get damaged.
Okay. Oh, I'll take the studded leather armor if no one minds.
Go ahead.
Yep, go.
You could always give someone your padded armor after that point as well.
Are we actually checking with the local authorities to any of this equipment that belongs to anyone?
The Pathfinder Society is getting a list of them and will basically go back to the authorities with the list and get them to provide burden of proof for the items.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, no, I was thinking whether or not the armour was going to be part of it, but the armour was actually being worn by the bad guy, wasn't he? So it's unlikely to be stolen. So,
or everything he had was stolen.
Well, that's right, but yeah.
Did you also note down the expert longsword he had?
Yep, got it. I got it.
Just making sure. That's all the items he had besides the silver religious symbol of Pharasma, which has been picked up by Balath.
Yeah, so we had some dog slices and things like that, goblin weapons.
The basic goblin weapons.
There was also the dagger that was sitting on the...
Yeah, the dagger.
Getting to that now. I'm going through one room at a time.
Sorry, I was thinking we'd finish. So happy with that?
That was just the befouled shrine. Now we're up to Pharasma's sanctum. So in Pharasma's sanctum, you've got the holy sacred text of Pharasma.
Yep.
Which I believe again Balath has at the moment.
Yep. That's actually worth a lot of money to the church. You did leave behind the silver bowl, but you do have the dagger called Final Rest, which is a +1 ghost touch dagger. It's not striking, so only use your +1 to hit.
Okay.
I would not recommend that Pinwin could use it.
Well, actually, I've got a silver dagger, so I'm happy to give that to the other rogue.
Well, I'm just saying I would not recommend you use it anyway because it's Pharasma's dagger.
Well, I'm going to have a rest between this, so I might be okay after the rest, but yeah.
And the dagger is a holy weapon of Pharasma, known as Final Rest.
I'm happy to take it if
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it.
Okay, so inside the chest, in the little coin purse, you had 2 silver pieces and 7 copper pieces in Varisian coin.
2 silver, 3 copper, is it? Yep.
7 copper.
7 copper, yep. Sorry.
In the chest, you had an expert quality crossbow.
An expert crossbow, yep.
A feather bird token.
Yeah, what's with that one? Do we know what it does? Or
It is the magical item called a feather token in the shape of a bird.
okay,
It's a magical item.
Okay, yep.
You have 3 light arrows, which are also magical items.
3 light arrows.
A couple of scrolls.
Ethan wants those if possible.
Yeah, I'll put Ethan down straight away for those.
A scroll of bless, a scroll of magic weapon, a wand of produce flame, a vial of oil of mending,
Oil of mending.
a collection of rare inks and powders, which, if used in your journal, will make your journal actually more interesting to the people reading it.
Yep.
A series of related esoteric books.
Okay, yeah.
In languages you don't understand yet.
Well, books. If we ask the Pathfinder, does he know what these books are about at all? Or?
He looks at them and says, "Oh, they're about beings from beyond."
I give that to Belas. Seeks kind of thing. He believes in demons and all sorts of things, I thought.
It's not demons. Demons are beings from are considered fiends. Angels are considered celestials. These are considered beings that will reach into your brain, twist it, and rip out all that's good.
But from your perspective,
That's my
Bellath is
ex-wife.
the obvious candidate to look at that book.
Okay.
So that's what I mean when I say beings from beyond.
Beings from beyond. Okay, yeah.
Being what you're better off not knowing of.
Cool. That's cool.
The bag of gemstones has about 80 gold pieces worth of gemstones in it.
Yep.
Gemstones have the same value no matter where you take them.
Yep. And there was a coin purse there too, I think.
The coin purse was first. Now
Yeah,
you have the sack of coins.
Oh, the second coin, sorry. Yep,
It
the second
has 5 gold pieces, 74 silver pieces, and 183 copper pieces.
coin. Are they all
Varusian
unnamed? or-
coins. They're all Varusian coins.
Yep.
Most of the nation use Varusian coins.
Cool. Done the book, done the brooch, done the other ones. The small case had 2 flasks of something. That was the alchemist fire and the small stick. We had a stick in this one as well, Martin, I think. So
You did. I did tell you.
that was the. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, go again. I think I missed that one down. So I think it was after the magic weapon scroll, wasn't it?
It was. It was a wand to produce flame.
Want to produce flame. Okay, scroll of magic weapon, scroll of bless. Okay, 3 light arrows. I assume that Ethan's character's going to take those.
Okay. And you're also while you're going through this, a delivery is being made from the lady as thanks for returning things.
Yep.
And each of you has been given an item by the lodge.
Mm-hmm.
By our lodges, or
Yes.
okay, cool. I'll let you. Do you want to discuss that each individually? I assume so.
Well, I was actually going to do it over the top here. So, do we have a bard in the group?
No.
Okay, so 575. What's that one? That is.
All right, David, if you want that one for your character, you can take it from.
So do we have a cleric in the group?
No.
No.
Well, then that one's not useful to people.
Unless it's a divine spell.
Wand of produce flame. Produce flame, I think. Yeah.
No, this was the Thurible of Revelation was on offer. A magical item.
Yeah, while I am a sorcerer, I cast divine spells.
Okay, so Magic staff is available to someone who would like a magic staff.
I don't wield staff being a rogue, so I'll pass.
I'll have a look. See.
You were given a staff of fire.
Oh, you can burn things.
Okay.
And thus the true class is awakened. Psychopathic pyromancer. No.
Okay, so you've got the base staff of fire.
Paramaniac.
Okay, and next person who gets something is on offer. Now my computer keeps making beeping noises as someone keeps sending me stuff. Okay, so what do we got?
Bad Jeremy.
So who would like a wand of a first level spell? Who hasn't already got something?
What's the restrictions for spells if you're not a spellcaster?
You have to have it on your spell list.
What's a spell?
So that means if the spellcasters don't want one, we'll move on to the next item. It is a weapon.
Yeah.
It is the Fighter's Fork. It's a trident.
No, not good for me.
What type of weapon is a trident?
It is a three-pronged weapon called a trident, which is, I think, a martial weapon.
Hold on.
I knew you'd do that.
Wow.
It's like Poseidon uses.
Oh, I understand what a trident is. I more meant like...
The class and
You
everything.
get what it comes under. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a martial, isn't it?
It's certainly a weapon that you could use, so could I. It's not the standard sort of weapon that we'd necessarily go for.
Yeah, it is martial.
But...
I am actually trained in martial.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, you'll be able to use it as could I. Just checking. I don't think I've necessarily got a pokey weapon yet.
And it is a magic weapon.
If there weren't other weapons amongst the pile of gifts, then Cordar's happy to accept it. So,
there are no other weapons in the pile of gifts.
unless Nexa wants it.
What type of damage is it? Piercing.
It's piercing, yeah.
No, you can have it if you want.
Okay.
Okay, so next thing might be a rogue thing.
Yep, okay.
So it is Bracelet of Dashing.
Well,
Gives you a bonus to acrobatic checks.
I'd probably be best off with that being a rat folk. If that's okay with you, Prim.
Once per day, you can give yourself a plus 10 foot movement for 1 minute.
There you go. Yeah, I can go, Shadow. You can grab that one.
Yeah, I'll grab that one. Someone can mark it down because I haven't got my character sheet in paper in front of me.
So...
Okay. I know it's sitting on my desk at the moment.
Yeah, I've only got the digital copy.
Well, I'll get Mark to update that when he finishes.
Thank you.
Okay, so next one they're offering is another set of braces instead of bracelets. Braces of missile deflection.
So Wonder Woman's braces.
Pretty much. Mithril gleaming in the
Missiles
sun.
as in arrows.
Missile weapons.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it could be good for Nexa as a reducing some of the damage you might receive if you're standing in front of other people.
Yeah, Susie can have that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That means when you get attacked by missiles, you get they get disadvantage or something stupid like that, or less damage on the turn.
Unless there's anything else like armor based that would be good for me.
Well, that's the one they give you.
Okay.
And then we move on to
So what is it? Braces of missile deflection.
braces of missile deflection, page 107. Okay, so they give Dane a coyote cloak.
Coyote cloak.
Yep.
Is it made of coyote?
Yep.
So the coyote cloak is a dusty coat made of mangy brown and grey coyote fur. So yes, it is. Gives a +1 bonus to survival checks, and if you critically succeed at your survival checks to subsist, you can feed twice as many additional creatures.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so who do we have left? Someone's bashing away quite heavily there. Okay, so they are offering some tracker's goggles if someone would like some.
Tracker's goggles.
So what goggles, sorry?
Tracker's goggles, so that might be what Victor is given.
Yeah, I think it would be best for Victor being a druid and all.
Yeah.
Except the problem is he will throw them away at some point.
Well, I was going to say, I would have said, in fact, that the druid might well prefer the coyote cloak, and the ranger could use the tracking goggles.
Whatever material Victor is given, his character is forced to throw away as part of his choice of a primal druid.
Okay, so...
What's the tracker goggles do, man? Because I might do that one if something else.
They give you a bonus to survival checks, to sense direction, and tracks.
Might be good for
And you, instead of taking an hour between checks, you can take 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, what else is there? And if no one else, I'll take that. If no one else wants it, kind of thing. I'll leave that as my backup.
Okay. Okay, so the last thing that they are offering is doubling rings.
What do they double?
They are 2 rings that you wear.
Well, obviously, but...
What happens with it is 2 magical rings, 1 golden and 1 iron.
Yeah.
Any magical effect on the weapon in the hand with the golden ring is also available to the hand with the iron ring.
So someone who can dual wield.
It's kind of designed for dual wielders, which I would think are going to be more the roguey types.
Yeah,
Since
do you
some
want
of the
that?
fighters are actually dual wielding.
Yeah, I might get the double rings, Martin. If that sounds
Yeah, I'm happy for you to have them.
good. And I'll just have to go dual.
Okay, so your characters will then be asked to provide a report for what you've done.
Being a lawyer, I'll get started on that straight away.
Can I take the collection of rare ink powder to make my report look better? Wink, wink. If no one complains about taking me.
Sorry, all I heard was you wanted alchemist fire to make it look better.
Wow. Okay. That's what I'll just got that collection of rare ink and powder. Is that only one use item, none, or is that a multi-use item?
Multi-use.
Multi-use. Well, I might pick that up and I might do my report on that using that, if that's okay.
I'm fine with that.
And I will mention that I did get doomed as well.
You kind of have to. It's kind of big skull floating above your head.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a rest after everything's been sorted out. I'll say, I need a rest, and I'll just look and just zonk out somewhere.
Okay, the following day when you get up, you still have the doomed condition.
You're probably going to have to find a priest to cleanse you.
I do ask the hang on, I'm going to find the name because Mark put it up in the thing, and I'm going to find the name. I'm not going to let Mark tell me this one. So there, give me a second, though. The name's up.
Do you mean Miss Highmarsh?
Yes, that's the one.
You find Miss Hindmarsh?
Hang on, is that Miss Hindmarsh?
Yeah, Hindmarsh is the woman in charge.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sherla.
I asked her saying, I did something bad down there. I'm doomed, and I want to get rid of it because I feel that I've got somebody watching me the whole time. Who should I go see in the city about that? So I only know the local priest from the slums where I was from, but I don't know anyone else. So,
well, have you done a favour for the Church of Pharasma?
I tried to, but I didn't do it the right way. Unfortunately, I doomed myself.
So that's not a favour. That's basically asking their penalty. If they may undo what they've done, if you then go and do them a task.
I will happily go and do that. Then, should I seek around this Magnumar for that? Anyone you should suggest? Sorry, I'll be a pain in the ass, man, but I thought I'll ask the question.
It's okay. I've got the book in question, which has Magnumar stuff in it.
Cool.
Jeremy knows some of that story well.
Mm-hmm.
But it is the source of everything Magnumar. Okay, let's see if I can find a cleric of some sort. I'm sure there's one in here somewhere. No, that's going to require a little more work.
Okay, we can talk about next session if it makes it easier. It depends now how long we're going to go tonight, but that'll be one of my tasks to do. I want to undo myself.
I actually have to find the book on Magmar itself and go through it in detail to find out what their highest ranking cleric is and whether or not they can help you.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Okay, so you are told to rest up.
Yeah.
Okay.
For in the morning, you're off to solve a murder.
Are we finishing up the session in a moment? Because I need to go eat.
We normally go till about 10:30.
Okay.
Do you want to go get food now?
It's pretty complicated, so I can wait.
So you are asked if you're ready to go. They would like to send you off to a place called Lvl1.
Okay, yeah. Is that within the town, I assume?
And you'll just have to take the river there for quite a few days' travel.
Okay, so it's out of the area.
Elsie.
Should we prepare supplies and everything?
You should prepare for river travel, potentially river monsters.
Mm-hmm.
That's along the Yonbarrakiri River, is that right?
That is correct.
What's Elsie? I can't see it on the list there.
So
okay.
if you follow the river along, you'll find it at the base of the forest, not too far from Karmagar.
Yeah, maybe this map didn't have it, the one I've got. Okay. Because I see Wartel and I see Night.
We're talking Thassilonian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's basically midway through the larger lake. It's on the northern edge of the larger lake there, along the river.
So if you can see the mouse pointer, I've got the mouse pointer on it right now.
Oh, there. Oh, I'm going up to the other lake. Okay,
So if you follow this river all the way along its length, that's where you are, where the pointer is now.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so it's fairly long distance. Yeah, that's going to be 400 miles. Yeah. So, according to your thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Well, I guess we don't get much chance to see Magnemar then.
We'll be back.
You'll be asked to head out in the morning. If you want to do anything before you head out, that's up to you.
Yeah. I'd like to visit my sister. My sister while I'm here. So I'll go visit my sister and tell her how I've been and things like that, and ask her how she's going.
Okay, you head in, you see her. The place does look like it's been on hard times since you've been gone.
Okay.
Your mother's closed down most of her house.
Oh, Mum. Okay. I try to...
You can sort of see that the reason she's closed down most of the house is the upper story collapsed and basically she's ridden off half the house.
Well, I'll go over to her, give her a big hug and kiss, and then I'll hand her 5 gold. Mm-hmm. Okay, out of my own purse.
Okay.
And just say, I'll bring more Mum back. Just try to look after yourself and.
You do know that you've given her the equivalent of a year's worth of income in one go.
But I'm her son who's been away, and I want to look after.
He hasn't sent anything for the last 3 years. He hasn't sent anything home. It's been a back use.
Mm-hmm. So, and I tell her where the Pathfinder Society is.
Oh, she knows where it is. She's been up there a couple of times, and they say, and they've basically said, she's not a Pathfinder. They're not going to tell her anything.
Well, can you? What I'll tell her, I said, if you ever need me, just go tell them that you need to talk to Pingwinkle, and they'll try to get hold of me.
I'd said that last time, and they basically told me to bugger off.
I'll let the lady of the house know that if you've got in urgent need of something, just let me know by some means. So, but if you need to get hold of me, I'm about to go on a long adventure, Mum. So. What happened there? Okay.
Me, I just changed. I just realised I was sharing the entire screen, so sharing the Skype window at the same time.
So did you decide to worry your mum and let her know you're doomed?
I think the big floating skull gives it away, but
The goddess of death is looking for you.
No, I didn't say that. Why would you do that to your mum?
I was just asking. I know I wouldn't, and Corda wouldn't do it to his mum. But hey, Pinwinkle.
Pinwinkle wouldn't do that to his mum.
He doesn't know how to keep the secret for himself.
Everyone wouldn't do that to his mum. No.
Next, I would like to know if anyone from the Andorran faction has tried to get in contact with me.
Not at this stage.
Okay.
And so, Mark, in the basement is the rune gate that you remember.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I do remember that one. Yeah.
It's not active at the moment.
I know. Can I, with the rune gates, because I remember what you put up today, what do I need to know to activate the rune gate? Do I need to spend some time with it, or like?
You need to go through a ritual, which you've got.
Okay, that's the ritual you put up today, didn't you? Yeah,
it is.
How long is that going to take to go through? Just to?
At least an hour.
I've got a day, haven't I?
You've got overnight.
Okay, well, I would like to try to activate that one. I'll say Mum's house, I'm going to call it. So, or how do I, I just want to, so set it up so I can use it if I need to, kind of thing.
So, are you going to do Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion?
Arcana is 5, Nature's 4, Occultism's 5. I'm going Arcana because 5's my best one.
Okay.
So I roll the dice right now?
You get to roll the dice as you're spending an hour.
Okay. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Total of 10?
I'll use a halfling luck, can I?
Did you roll a 1, did you?
No, I'll go 5. I thought I might.
Does a
halfling luck only on a 1?
No, halfling luck can any time you can use it once a day. So
give it a roll then if you like.
That's better. 17.
Okay, so as you're sitting there, you think you're starting to fumble the words again like you did in the room with Pharasma.
Okay.
And you manage to finish getting through using up the materials that the Lantern Lodge gave you as you see the air before you start to writhe and buck as you rip the rune gate from its current purpose and subvert it to that of the Lantern Lodge. So yes, that's basically what you did. You basically have repurposed the rune gate.
Oh, it didn't work. Okay, cool. I thought you were going to say that I've been teleported to the demon dimension or something like that. That's what I wrote about.
So basically, and then your Wayfinder has you look at it, you can actually see a symbol on that is only visible to you, that you can link to this place again if you need to.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. I'll put that down. Thank you. So I've got Mum's house.
But you need to, at this stage, because you don't have the ability to do it at a higher level, you need to find another rune gate to activate to go to here.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So that's the whole thing of activate 2. The basic one is you can open from portal to portal. When you get a higher level, you can actually, if you can do 3rd level spells or equivalent, so at 5th character level, you can actually open up from anywhere to this location.
Okay.
But it is a progression that grows and it gets more powerful as it goes.
Cool. Okay, well, I've done that. Once I've done that, I'll have dinner with Mum, go get something, or cook some food up with her, talk about my pastry, saying, I blew up another kitchen, Mum, I'm sorry, so I must get better at this, and things like that, and then I'll head back to the Pathfinder after that.
Okay, so give me a perception roll while you're sitting there having food with your mother.
Okay. Oh, 1. That's a 2 on the dice.
You don't notice she poisoned it.
9. That's a 9 medal.
Okay, you have a wonderful time at dinner. And then you head off.
Okay. Cool. That's fair enough.
Okay, so yes, you reach the others. Did anyone else want to do anything in Magnamar before you finished up for and started your preparations for your trip?
I want to contact my lodge and just do some basic investigation into our future upcoming mission, as well as just check in and do the usual. Have to report. Have they found any new mysteries? I want to check in.
Okay.
So on that lodge deal.
There may not be a representative from every lodge in every location, remember?
So you basically you'd have to write a letter to your lodge.
Okay, they're not in the town.
And then submit that through the venture captain, who will make sure it gets.
I'll just go and do some basic research on the upcoming mission. As well as just look into some general legal things and start on the resupplies. So make sure everyone's prepped and ready to go over what we need to do.
Can I buy a medicine kit? That's the only thing I was going to ask. I forgot to do, so that's all good. But I'm sorry about that, Shadow.
That's okay, mate. It's a good thing to ask.
You can go and do that, and so what Shadow picks up with your investigation is that Ilsurian is at the cross point of a lake and a river coming down from the Storval Deep, which is a huge lake between the mountains up on the Storval Plateau. And
have they been having stuff reawakening like in this city?
It's been happening all over the nation.
Okay. Am I able to research the most likely monsters and creatures we'll encounter?
You can, and amusingly, that's been pre-done for you.
Okay.
So if you go to the campaign page and go to Varisia, at the bottom of Varisia, it has all that information for you. And the percentage chance of it going to happen.
Yeah, but just everyone knows that we can do it and get prepared.
Yep. Did the venture captain, when she said the fact that, hey, yep, this is your next mission, this is where you're going, did she say that transport will be arranged, or are we arranging our own transport?
She has not arranged any transport for you.
Okay.
She says you should be able to figure out for yourself.
No. So, like, the Cordo's not going to ask about it. It was a case of he was just confirming whether it was stated, and if not, he was assuming we'll have to do it ourselves. But just wanted to check that it wasn't actually prepared. Cordo will spend the afternoon getting a little bit of sightseeing at Magnamar in, but also basically doing a shopping trip, store supplies, looking into how we can travel there, what the options are. Presumably there's riverboats going up and down, but...
There are riverboats going up and down. You do find that there are quite a few Hell Knights wandering through the city. And they generally wander in groups of 6.
Mm-hmm.
And everything goes quiet whenever they come into sight.
Yep.
It's an eerie quiet when you're used to the hustle and bustle of the city. You'll even have people in the middle of doing, things that you would know they would get away with from city guards, stop and walk away.
Uh-huh.
So even people are being careful how they cross the street when the Hell Knights are inside.
Okay. Well, yes, I've got no reason to no reason to antagonise them unnecessarily. So.
And they do have an aura of menace as they walk the streets.
That the spell aura of menace, or they just have a generally menacing aura?
Well, they have weapons drawn. They have full plate armor.
6 big guys in full plate armor with weapons.
And they look like they're ready to kill someone at a moment's notice.
Sounds like an aura of menace.
Even though they're just,
Sounds like King's Cross on a weekend when I used to work up there, but yeah.
Yeah, and they're just patrolling the streets. So these guys have a kill first, ask questions later policy.
You mentioned that previous, yeah.
Which is why I keep mentioning the menace of them, so someone doesn't do silly things in front of them. So, what Shadow also learns in the discussions is that while Jeremy's out looking for transportation, Reaper Skeet finds out that you have been hired as a second party to investigate a murder that happened overnight while you were down in the catacombs.
Okay. Yeah, we was it the lodge that hired us or private individual?
A private individual has hired the lodge to provide independent people to investigate.
Can I
There was
use
no
my?
lodge closer than Magnemar?
They used to be a Chelish town that turned away from the Chelish. So it is a Chelish colony that will have nothing to do with the Hell Knights or any Chelish authority. You are the closest point of authority to them.
Can I go talk to any of the city authorities to see if they have any, like the police, about any other recent murders and stuff in the area? Anything similar, basic information we have, or just basic contacts of who's the people we talk, if they have any authority contacts up in the town we're heading to.
So it's unlikely.
As you go in to talk to the local authorities, you find that they are quite racist and won't talk to you.
Because no one likes the rats.
I guess I better go do that.
But they don't kill you on sight, which is an improvement over goblins.
But actually, remember the fact that Magnemar is 400 or so miles from this place. Its authority does not extend that far.
Oh, it's just more contacts.
Yeah.
If they have being a former colony, if they have any people they know or...
But no, it's not a former colony of Magnemar.
Oh, yeah, sorry, the
It's a former
Chelish.
colony of Corvosa.
You could use your
Chalaxa.
maybe.
What was that, sorry?
You could use your underworld.
Yeah, I'll do an underworld check.
Yep.
So, underworld law is +5.
Okay.
15 plus 5, 20.
Okay, so what you're able to find out through the grapevine of the underworld is while the murder did happen yesterday, a Chalish delegation was also hired to investigate it. So you will be competing against someone else who's already on their way.
I've asked my contacts if it's the ambassador who wrote the book, or if they have any information on him as well.
The information you get from them is he seemed okay until he left. He left sort of crazy.
Okay. Should we go ask our former client about the book because she's had a couple of days to look at it?
She's had a couple of hours.
A couple of hours.
I thought we'd already moved forward.
No, I'm actually scared. Apparently, we've got this next mission the day after. Like
okay,
we got it the afternoon we arrived. Oh.
I misinterpreted time because of Mark resting up to remove Doom.
No, but he didn't get he was going to do that overnight, but he hasn't actually done it yet.
Okay.
This is still the afternoon before he does that.
All right, now I understand. It's all good. I spent a bit of time investigating the Chelish, see what... I just put inquiries out to who's part of their investigation team and what possible threats they could pose to us and if they're a bunch of insano zealots.
Besides the fact that you learnt they were coming, no one going to the same investigation, no one else in the city knows of them.
Okay.
Because they didn't come from here, they came from another city. One at Corvosa, the rival of Magnemar. Both of them believe that they are the rightful capital of Varisia.
Martin.
Yep.
I'm going to spend some time using both diplomacy and deception.
Yep.
Well, I guess more diplomacy than anything else to gather information. And I'll also bringing the deception in. They're both exactly the same modifier. Deception of pretending not to be a Chilaxian Pathfinder, but attempt to blend into the town itself.
Okay.
And I'll probably piss off quite some time.
Okay, give me your deception roll first.
Yep, in a sec.
I don't mind you knowing how badly you roll.
Deception 7, 15.
15. You think you're pulling off your accent perfectly.
I know. Gather information.
It is a gather information roll now.
which is diplomacy.
or social, depending on how you're going about it.
I'm definitely going the diplomacy route.
Yep.
26.
Okay, so as you go and start asking, one thing you do find out is that there is a thieves guild in that city by the name of the Gilded Hands, run by a merry jellish couple from Corvosa. So you actually have an in there because they would be more likely to listen to you than to most of the others.
Yep, so during my day of investigation, I'll attempt to make inroads into the Gilded Hands.
And you know them as Borvius and Robella Monciello.
Hang on. Can you run those names by me again, please?
So that was the male's name is Borvius, Borvius.
Was that B, starting with a B?
Starting for B for Bob.
Yep. Yep.
And
the rest is fine.
the other one is Robella, Robella.
And last name?
Moncello, Monchelo.
Cool, thank you.
And they run out of two locations: Ilsurian storage and hauling.
Yeah.
And Mistress Robella's Curiosity Shop, which are basically next to each other in the city. Strangely, that. But the thing is,
Robella's Curiosity Shop.
Yeah, it's right next to the storage and haulage. It's not common knowledge that the two businesses are related.
Yep.
And that they actually run a guild of thieves.
Gotcha.
But your good roll did pick up on someone actually willing to help you screw over some Chilexians.
Oh. Goody gumdrops.
If they
after...
go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
You go.
After I've collected all of this info, I will obviously report back to the party.
Okay, so the last thing you do get from that is that the murder coincided with something known as the Umbra Carnival. So that's UMBRA Carnival.
Shadow Carnival.
Yep.
And this is basically a big event of Varisian performers traveling through the wilderness areas, and if they're involved, then it may tick off some higher ups in the Pathfinder Society if they're not involved but blamed. So clearing them would get you some kudos with the Snazzy faction.
Gotcha.
Finding the appropriate person to blame and punish will get you kudos with the Chilexian faction.
Cool.
Unless, of course, it's a Chilexian person, in which case they will then leave it to your own discretion how to best save them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't tarnish Chilexian's name.
No, I have a feeling some people are going to get disappeared.
Okay, so now moving back to Jeremy, who's finding a boat.
Yep.
So, Jeremy, give me a diplomacy roll as you start asking on the docks for someone to take you upriver.
Well, it's going to go more for society.
Give me a society roll while you're going around asking for someone to take you upriver. Technically, we can do either.
Okay. Natural 20 with +5.
Natural 20. Okay, asking around, you do happen to find this old gypsy woman just sort of sitting off to the side, watching everyone go by. And there's something strangely familiar about her.
Mm-hmm.
You sit down beside her and talk to her, and you realize her name's Koya. And she's been through Sandpoint on and off over the years while you've been growing up.
Indeed. So, like I said, I'll greet her and say, a familiar face, almost from home. So,
yeah, I drop by
greetings,
there every
man.
now and
I'm
then.
not sure you would not know me at all, but yes, my name is Cordar. I grew up in Sandpoint, and I saw your caravan come through and provide us goods and services on many occasions.
Oh, one of my sons knows you quite well. His name is Nasharov, and he's been talking about the various other people he grew up with.
Nasher was a good friend, indeed.
And so, where are you looking to go? I've basically traveling with a couple of my family while we go and explore and see some new sights.
Well, I was looking for transport up towards Ilsildur. So, up the, which I believe is up the river some distance.
Oh, I haven't been up there for...
Ilsurian, sorry, Ilsurian. Not Ilsildur. Not Tolkien.
I haven't travelled to the Middle Earth for a while, but... Okay, she says, yes, I think I might be able to arrange something. How many people do you want to take with you?
We have a party of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Plus the dog.
We won't have horses at this stage, although we do have at least a couple pets amongst us. But yeah, so 7 plus a dog or 2.
That's okay. If you want to come down to the wharf, she points to a ramshackled-looking boat on the water. It looks like everyone is giving it a brush off because it looks too damaged and decrepit. But you've seen that thing come in through a heavy storm without any problems in the past.
Yep. And yes, well, I say I'm certainly, if there's space available, ma'am, I would be most joyous to take the opportunity. What fare would we be looking at for our party?
Oh, she thinks I'll have to get back to you on that one, but we'll make it fair.
Any opportunity to speak with someone who might have more recent news of home? I have not been able to get back to Sandpoint for some years.
Well, I'm gonna head back there in about a year or two's time.
I will hopefully meet you there. I will hopefully have the opportunity to be there before then. But otherwise, I will certainly look forward to our travels. When do you leave?
I will leave. Say dawn. Dawn sounds like a good time to leave.
Dawn will
She
work
says, looking up
perfectly
at
for
the
us.
sky. I wouldn't want to go tonight. Tonight looks too choppy.
Dawn will work perfectly for us. Thank you. Much appreciated.
She grabs your hand. You remember the warm handshake. She's given it to you many times in the past as she's greeted all the younger members of town when she's come through.
Well,
and you find one of the normal hard-boiled lollies in your hand.
Oh, goody. Not a stone.
Hey, man, just so I can remember this, I'm doomed by Desna, aren't I? Or somebody
No, you're doomed by Pharasma.
By Pharasma, the goddess of death.
I'll ask the question because I know if it was Desna, I'll be fucked going on that boat.
Because Koya's playing with Desna.
And you can see a little ball rolling around the wayside being chased by a slip of a girl. Looks like she's only about 12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
I love my life from the other character. Okay, there you go.
No, that one is Bug.
Okay, this will be Bug.
Oh,
Hopefully
Bug.
the ball which he's chasing around is not actually spiny.
Okay, gotcha. Nicely done, that.
So this is about 4 years before the other storyline.
Yeah. Okay, we're working on the idea that Nashru and Kordar have been friends growing up.
Which you would be if you came from the same city and you were both
Absolutely.
partly
Oh, I'm more than happy with that because yes, it means that yes, if Kordar didn't have family in Sandpoint, he probably would have had Koya. She seemed to adopt anything.
She did. Okay, so you guys end up resting up for the night, and I might actually have that as a good point to stop, so we can make sure you've got anything else you might need. Ask Victor next session if his character needs anything, and then you go off and do your wilderness encounters in Varisia.
Marvelous.
And hopefully you don't roll the Megalodon.
Oh, I'm sure Koya can deal with it.
Don't let Primwinkle roll anything.
No, I'm doomed at the moment. So
Hey, it's far better than one of the characters in the Friday night game. His version of Doomed is he rolls twice on the encounter tables and takes a higher result.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, let's
And by
face it,
hate,
what
you
we
mean
understand,
we.
the Friday night group, they're all doomed, aren't they?
They are now.
Yeah, no, I think they would have told they've been pretty. So, oh well. All good. Yeah, I was going to get a healer's kit, Martin, but I'll hit you up on Messenger about that one.
Yep. So I'll put, if anyone wants to stay on, I'll put it on to end credits, and you can chat afterwards. So at least we can shut this down.
Yep, that's fine.
Good night, all, for those who aren't staying.
No, mate, you have a good one.
Good night. Thank you very much.
Good night. Bye.
Yeah.
Can't actually hear anything, so. That's all good then.